ɛno some atimi akwe ɛno ntima men confirm ɛsɛm owura ne did follow mente egu so ne recovery ne nyina no otimi ayɛ ne kama de yɛte ne sub boy no yɛsɛm ɛna no pɛ no ɔyɛ training ɛwɔ pitch no so na mom ɛnta Militao Gabriel deɛ onua pra na no ɔhye ente ontimi nsi fom saa ɛyɛ nkakra na afetim no ensom ayɛsɛ bebia nso no ebetimi akoya yɛ de nyina no ɛno nsom ɛtimi de atodwa memfanto no msa boy ne tin ade no I know wonim sɛ boy wɔ yɛ Morocco ne aba be rampo Afcon no dia men say kan say yes boy ne performance obeda ne te e wa Afcon asa no pushing man to the bobo no asam amonso ebetimi afa boy ne player we no dia tene sam City bobo no ana fe Manchester City nyina ana sam PSG omo nyina de player na che asam amonso sam ebetimi aka no ama bibia nsom atimi akoya ya de nyina no etimi dia todwa na me pacho Endrick de Souza abo Adema Lyon Oya Madrid player name loan and our body ama Leon Bobo Kono over the weekend boy no bo hat-tricka lecture say Ahmed Kappa Endrick adi atuja say and conformity compare no to Neymar dos Santos Junior na adi baako betimi aka and say Neymar no already oya extraordinary player na ono dia all kan say level a dia ten say Neymar do ye no ono akwachancha onuru bebia osre eni kwansem opia nso no ede ne compare masa eno aye kakra eba madre boya ne did Alex Jimenez omde ne ma AC Milan bobo kono ama Chelsea Milan som ede ne ma kraba ne did ne bonma no de men say kan say bonma bobo kono person amofo boy ne permanent o check here aye 19.5 million euros ana bonma bobo kono person mutua eno aye upfront money na fe enwo ho no ababa ya 5 dia men say kan say sika we no Madrid 50% mo ente Milan J ya de wo no ane sam aye Madrid nso no ebejo mo 50 na mom dia men say ka ane say yes first aye 5 consignment beba no de wo no sam aye AC Milan bobo kono ana eje dia go mbotom na fe dia beba kire no de ten sam aye Saida ne de ede Milan ana sam Madrid nso no omo sam aje o ma de ama bibia nso atemi akoso ye de nyina ane nso atemi dia todwa ye ram ewo Barcelona bobo kono mo enti mama de na mon join na mon like na fe mon share my kama Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies tetia de suan for enti enanwumre otemenka na opesa oyan central adwuma bia Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies ya tete ya tenison central 4p ama adwuma no amoye enti otemenka ope journalism school we are national service ama Ghana by na atua wo ka fe mu meba cho enye media no nkwa na abeye obenya akwanya awurawura nwuma woduo mu asa omode mpokon kan a ye betimi afa permanent amwa ya adwuma awa abanya adwuma bebremo entim anya nwumre otimi nka Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies no ana bedi to dwa numbers no 0547 823 005 and answer 0243 842-007 way no Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies na medu amon komo atimidia ma no bansa bobo kono mebacho enanyemre dia menseka and it's a verbal yes bansa tim no and player ne tin ade family lo person so no antia tum se amo contact no amo betretem ade akwakwa de dia ne sem 2031 and tim way no in the coming days no way nyina ebaba ye official no fe bansa tim no and family lo person so no mebacho amaware no amatimi ato so kama ama bibia nsom atimi akoya ya de nyina anu nsom atimi aba wa amete boss awon koma no owura ne tin ade makasado on se boy no on de wonya ba sabobo kono on free ho ne mom no se obeba adwuma ne bi anu ne hia de men se kene na nwemre no anu sem owura ne de makasado no aka kire boss sabobo kono as this winter onye ready se obemu fi adi awura de tene se club PM na mom no se bia sama no ana enkomode de be bakoso na manager no emane ho de tene se ne plans awodo na fe ono so no oni manager ne plans mu a eho obe take decision enti no aya winter we ono makasado ono so anya ready asem obe free pounds abobo kono anu aya kakra na nyimre etodwa ana de ne nyina nsom etimidi apano be ba cho Marcus Rashford aya boy adema Paul Sabobo kono aya United ana de Marcus Rashford afem pansa na de yɛte sa yɛse no o check Bonsa niema no mu a sɛ owura ne tede Rafinha ayɛ fully fit a deɛ me nsa ka ne sa yɛse ɛyɛ Marcus Rashford no Barca ɔmo mfa no nyɛ tawa na ɔmo de na hyɛ ɔmo se ase enti sɛ Bonsa bobo kono yɛse ɔmo yɛse owura ne tede Rafinha no aba recover fully ɛno ana aba beto dwa sɛ PH team no ɔmo ka kyerɛ Marcus Rashford sɛ master yɛ frɛ wa sabra ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛba sɛ no ɛnyɛ wo nko o other options a ayɛ wings one no yɛ pententan wɔ hɔ players a ɔmo ho ha a kyɛ ball no ɔmo ne mbɔ ɛno nti na me yɛ story afa Vinicius deɛ no no me ka kyerɛ wo sɛm ayɛ PH bobo kono ɛnso deɛ kyɛ sɛ ɔmo pɛ no enti yɛsɛ Marcus Rashford no deɛ kyɛ ne sɛm ayɛ boy ne season ne pɔ na wie yɛ a ɔno deɛ onya Bonsa bobo kono ɔbɛtena ne mmom ɛkɔ akɔba ɛsɛm ayɛ Rafinha nankasa sɛ ɔyɛ fully fit na ɔno Marcus Rashford no onya bi mo a yɛsɛ boy ne mpanimfoɔ no ɛbɛfɔ ɔmo adwene no afei no ɔmo nso atumi advice player no ɛsɛ the earlier the better ɔno nso ɛbɛtumi anya options ahodoɔ a ɛsɛ ɔno nso tumi pɔmɔden no afei no ɔtumi kyɛke ne nyinaa ɛma bibia nso ɛtumi kɔyɛ yɛde ne nyinaa no ɛno nso ɛtumi de ato dwa bɛbɛtɔ report bi bɛto dwa ɛsɛ FC Bayern Bobo no ɛbɔ ɔmɔden ɛsɛte deadline ɛde ma Dayo Upamecano Changui ɛsɛ unia sɛ wɔyɛ sɛnde amfa amayɛ a adeɛ no wu mebatɔ Bayern ɔmo se yɛnka mo wɔ bia so ntemente ɛsɛ owura ne tin ade Dayo Upamecano no ɔmo ma ne contract na ɔmo ka kyerɛ no asa ɔmo try ne response wei ɛyɛ owura ne tin ade Maximiliano Eba ɛna gye sansam wei to dwane ɔse saa deɛ wei no ana contract ɔmo de ma Upamecano no deɛ wɔte baabi ka asa ɔmo de deadline ɛtɔ so no yɛnse ne hu ɛsan sɛ Bayern no ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ne player ne tiri Dayo Upamecano no ɛtoa so ɛnyɛ sɛ bia ɔmo nso ɛba bɛhwɛ ama bibia nso no ɛno nso atumi akɔ so kama deɛ me nsa ka no ɛne sɛ Bayern nso no ɛde final offer ɛde ato table no so deɛ me nsa ka ne sɛ saa offer no dada na ɔmo de ma boy no ɛyɛ no a wei no ɔmo improve bibia wɔ mo enti ɔmo yɛ sɛ player no ɔbɛyɛ stand anasa ɔyɛ stand ne nyina no ɛno nso gyina owura ne den ɛde Dayo Upamecano Changui ɛne ne refs no so ɛno ɛyɛ kakra ne anyemere ɛtɔ dwa ɛne ɛde wɔn nkɔmɔ ne nyina no ɛno nso ɛtɛm deɛ ma no menkɔmɔ no na afei no memfa nto yɛ sɛ Bayern team no ɛna anyemere deɛ me nsa ka ɛne sɛ officially yɛsɛ ɔmo open talks with owura ne den Harry Kane company no ɛsɛn unia ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ne sign new contract either sɛ 2028 anaasɛ 2029 ɛna deal no ɛkɔkɔsie ɛsan sɛ player no ɔmo kyɛkɛ mmɔden ba ɔbaeɛ ɔbɔ de ma Bayern Bobo kono a nokura nie enipa yɛ adeɛ a ɔsa yɛ yie enti ɔmo ne toa so ɛno nso bɛboa paa ama kyɛ sɛ adwuma ne nyina no ɛno nso atumi atoa so a yɛde ne nyina no ɛtumi de aba papa ne ten ɛde Maxi ɛba na no ɛna san kasa yɛ sɛ no kwasɛm nie Harry Kane no obetimi akasa sense ora veye ɛwɔ Bayern team no waboa kyɛ sɛ wɔ show ade a yɛ fɛre sɛ ɛyɛ professionalism ama ne level no de bia no ɔno nso ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ so enti sɛ ne no ade ne sɛ wɔyɛ adwuma no ɛde ama Bayern na ɛsɛ ɔmo nso bɔmɔden na afei no ɔmo nso etimi eyi na yɛ enti ade ne nyina no ɛne sɛ ɔmo yɛ willing ɛsɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ne ɛtoa so ɛbɔ adwuma ne kama ama bibia nso etimi koya yɛ de ne nyina no ɛno nso etimi de ato yɛ papa no say ebesinne Harry Kane on country omo da ese ono opeso free Bayern Bobo kono mo eno clarify reports a ebeto dwase Bonsa Bobo kono epesem omo fa Harry Kane no eno kakra na anyemre eto dwa ane yede ne nyina eno nsom etibidi apa no beba cho Julian Alvarez ne agent no ababa kasa ne ade nsem bia to dwa na me pacho Julian Alvarez player an agent no asa yanka mo opia so ntibente se mo amo keka asa ne client no epeso fi aleti komado no ose he ono a chese all represent boy no ebesinne de etie ne se ofa bia eni ho a chese eda eye table no so amanfo keka ese an ana Bonsa krampo no ene boy no wo pre contract bi wo ho ama chese ne nyina nsom enkoye ose Bonsa Bobo kono mo amo ne mo no financially Bonsa anya sound enti kraba ono ankasa no financially no onya hu ne ho no ye na chese wo ho ba bia obesie no eye dai and no obi sign pre-contract editor. Now Julian Alvarez no ya check price adana so. Ono de o kan kire obi ase aya boy no adia no ne se ono so no receive offer bia na mama no de obeka ne sem bia se sama no mo ana nkomodi die be eno so betimi akoso a eno so betimi akoye eno aya kakra men se ka na me pacho say jane de page no on se mabaye so bi wa ha asa aleti komode de bobo kono pe Gonzalo Ramos ade na ba eno ana chese ababeto dwa asa yesi page tim no anso abaye wolen se oronete ade Julian Alvarez sa amun sa kana nenka wama pe Julian ane eye already te ade Vini ewo PG anim ho na fe dedesere due mo ene namase na fe ekire plan kama ama bebi anso no eno nsom atemi akoya ya de sansam ne nyina eno nsom atemi atodwa enti eno aye reporter eno nsom afrimu ba ya tema mo ewo already din ade Julian Alvarez aso ya eno aye kakra atodwa sharanso as a favor natural health care Dr. Favor no ana nyemre sa wo tebenka na chasa wo dia na nkasa no namu yare dia Dr. Favor sebra esanse ono ne hono no onsa yare bia aka enamu yare ho enti Dr. Favor sem opa se bia enkekaye na wo dia ayawo no me kan white ema ne mema ne nyina no mu wo bia mu ba Dr. Favor ho na waye madum na fe wasaw yare kama gono na obema odonso na chese de bia wo gina wa onsa hye obotom uti me pacho ne nyina no namu yare no wanya bema hu sensansan be aba be gu bema no na fe oba ebia be gugu wase a Dr. Favor fre wa na nyimre asem opa na fe no ono som atimi asaw yare kama hye no asa syphilis yare no anu oden pa sa yare we no no one hwe ya the problems pin na beba enti Dr. Favor sebra oba odi adro ni kanwa bebi abetimi akoye meba cho bema wo Johnson mu apai o ko Dr. Favor ho UTI obeboa na afi no ono so aya adwuma ne kama edi ama aba bebi anso atimi akoye hye no so ese duase dote Bola Junction ana de attention Dr. Favor wo police for the container no wa na abe ho no o ba fa number no ne nkomo 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 we na number ofra edu bewura mo Dr. Favor na so ye na fe no on Favor natural health care so no apomode edi nkomo ekwan no wasade ya waboboa no ene wie ya na the boss player say na say na dwe no oma yemre ne bi edi two fan ekon crofama so ekofama na nsem nyina edi by boss ya da say yem da.
All right, senior ya da pa yenko anim abono otwe pound sima mienu Otec 102.9 ya be ko yenim na ya share discussions ase Mr. Seto for a champion says Candy ewaha and Samuel Kofila be the governor and so ewaha enti yebeko street na fe ya share nkoma twetwe no ase.
now. Eti michio mu nyina Kanu.
Okay. There's someone check.
After Napoli, you can have a free meeting. Now, Kanu, wait here, coffee. Saturday, Anna, so I know and Pakra and our boss is who train in IF. Now, point by point. Number 4 na day. A more de moon, but an onion was a number because Obian who are all should be. Was a number 4 no more there. And even Koran number 5 no Koran so no. And no more there. But baby, I'm person make her pa Kanu. I made you say, but will be a woody in piano. If you go there and go to number 10.
A footway. Any me say yanka.
Oh, sir. Oh, there platform so can you also and run.
If you don't want your family members to come and visit you in prison in 2026, avoid these things.
Oh, okay.
Call number 10.
Let's stay in 10. Okay, 10 was
11.
Anything that is trackable, avoid buying the second-hand or fairly used version.
Can you hear me? Papa. More multi ambeka, There was a time we had a robbery incident because one of the Galamsey sites, China phobia and cophobia corroborm, for the purpose of discussion here in the Memo Hotel, the crew from here, and at the supposed robbers, a buyer on Bellagio Hotel. But they were able to trace phone to the hotel. I want on Betchium because iPhones, so what do you know?
Trackable.
It may track it at the bow. Na ye crew money hintino. Sanema will be it me tracking yana auto original from store no. Ne boarding. Nini padu ni timeto. Tiye reinforce ye be near home. By boom opens will meet this level of lifestyle no. And I'll better the tracking. Say your car, say your phone, say any device biano. Se nipa kone di kan dia committed crime be already or ya under investigation a yenye hu nipa kro by device no ene de hwe na the moment e beba be di unsem no da e bit ma locate ade ne se eni no eyewa ye bechi wa wie akoye mu investigation wi ansa na e be years after it ma hu se enye na committed crime no se ye be a crime obi a commit o US ana se UK ho baby and China ho baby and I am say iPhone and I be do no be aton amawa ye bechew time ye tracing organ heavy obenya otie didimu a simply because e be a records be show say within side period won't kwan call baby a crime start free but ye nuanom bi sorry to say mo amonya kwan small scale mining the friend Galamsey ni bi no na no kan illegal mining let me put it that way Galamsey ni bi no ebi mu nsemu ye o mutimi kura sa na yema ni bi sesi anso na foforo aba na opeso upgrade no kona ni mo sesa no utira anye ye na ya de oto no original from shop and to be anyusu da bia omo ne police for soldiers anya exchanges bi obush ama tututu obi kura akoso bia police ni nyame mfasa ama ana soldier ni bia lose ne life ni eguso track ya na yemba nze 18 aba na ne 17 odi beje obi wo PZ ana edum na nipa kotimi eton de man ne bedi onsem a kan wa hwa ada e betresi phone abeto no onsem no e be din so bitima yi ho ano se nyo na committee sa crime no enti niema ye track yi no menua a wuti mbia no so obeto a ye extreme medical to so pekwamento but so obeto nso dia ye extremely careful because a bit obi amani a bit makosani obi or the akodi boni bi sorry to say because na kofi boys your mabba mu so hyehyehyi the ayi so na omfa na gala yi ebi omo de ababa obi akohye ba bi omo ye komo san record yi ho asem apia me the phone IP address track phone no apo omo ye na bo phone ya beton na abedi unsam ade e be chewo no e be hwe mo unza video no kura no ebi video no kura most times omo record a oba de nim na taiba ebi na be man wani ma bi
you go explain tire
obe explain ni betete ho be wie no na de mra ne wa di okurum hanum de be sere
oga
you be fan one after the other but
this
at the end
my pikin no dey hear word abeg help me flog am So obi timi de ne baba se me be na so de mo ne mame.
Say if 15 to assembly last now chemo radio so. Say guy be okodi years in prison. Or say nipa 2 na ekon. No he say de ba ko bu ba ko na. Or yes so patane say or de aba body or bu ba ko no pagyan mu. Or the born and nipa ko collapse no we.
Or the life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment so okum nipa.
Also we akiri ya.
Or the period.
Anka Eddie auto fruits like fruits now or did they are breaking the fasting
no who some
to your sitters bar no say boy is too kun na Ghana so nipa too kun ultimate belt twawe we twawe
especially the ye patana
wonti na ultimate team to ma ba so we akiri dey go ma ba so I'm telling the story no crime check. I mean I was so emotional. I said how he ended up in prison and he's staying there forever. That condemn himself forever.
Life imprisonment.
Yeah. Forever so.
This is via presidential pardon be Kanu.
Hey, now presidential pardon by your line various degrees of crime I is checking at you. This is be a target to say in particular you.
Any affiliation
you can say you're more pardon. But the president cause of money pa 80 pardon. 18 doesn't mean that okay. Yeah, be hwehwe you hono aha
say bia
president say go wie no and you say you
ye van senka
ukwa wo bi hono ma order death row I can say o manpanyi sign na akina ibeku no ibe asa ibe mo kan zen execute no aha nti wo sa na you free hono e de ba life ye nkum ba wudam for life
uni muse de bia
nti ya fa ba
Charlie ya ahwe
no e de hu
ebi ni boys yi tuo ya makwa police ni ato abono ya like me dwene ni mani bi ho am say
dia na be mo bi akoye
police ni kita tuo unsuro
so okoje
because Kruma ya fan say de bia police for the tune say omo kon kwa and to bi kura me sure say manfo bi kura adwene omo say
hwinjem
police for tune na say omo ho kura no hwinjem to ento police ni ubetima police ni bia ban the rifle etu ekuta no men fa wasem nko ho men try that say police ni kita tuo se me koje maje me di dwane bra and try maybe ma utrim kura da na me Ghana 18 na police service
Kanu asemi a okay
ekoye police force so a
te se Nigeria for
the na ho
senior asemi a okay men fa na trasa ka ho
senior
ko wan hwe a
mo man passport
Saturday you bi wa ko e no ho bema Saturday ya MPP for beto aba
e bia ya nka Kanu
bi kwa ko e no ho bema wo
ye ka bia na age obi nkwa oti ya na
kakra bia bi bema nti no obi kwa ko e no ho bema to the sense why police ni na so o patakwa hwa obi na so o kono so etuo nipa kura ne nsem no on the determine the wo nesa number 2 anytime etuo wo bi nsem no on ni engage a matter of life and death and you need say police from will tell you security people will tell the first principle of life and they say personal interest first and you go film kwatu na kwatu nie me nyina point Ghana and your whole kwasi point am fast as you too me ma won tutu na answer ti anya careful about how we see here men masem wa bonten etu kwa civilian nsem a obi anye safe wa wona mo obi anye safe enu ti ne makwan ma individuals enwo ni to bebre unless who offer the right processes mu no agitu na kura eno kwa no uni hu kwan se be wo toto no love bia
hey senior
to de ekura nipa ewu police ni to kwa akopa afa
ko gi police ni tu ana wafa police ni tu dwane
senior be fa police ni tu on
kafa so no hwa
ne yere anasa ne baba o de kafa
ne yere sabi ku de ka so ne hwa mu
ne mia na ni ha
ba ni tu de on wazam kon ho de ya waso be
unim se
baba won si no form ana ne yere o pa afa
isi ya hana no ma pi nkoyi ena nipa nso sometimes ya woti nipa ase a enye yie kire se obehwe no obi o wa ne ma meti baabi pe adwene ne hu pa e bompaye mani mase urade mesrew ma me nya hwi oh na general elections ye hu bi oboase o wo de nkwa de na enye police fo na military
so ya fo ya
and a bakubi says, I think, say, Netafua na baby. Oh, yet to abandon 3 cases. They were provoking officers, no? Pretty good, Yakoji. Or Tua Nakanu. And Kunkura neti unsaba kufri woni echini kotum ne mrani ni dia onsano walusu ate unsane free ho.
I think one of those cases nso ye hini no mo kwesi obi
enu ye nanu ya de ompo de se no mo she uniform
omungura kwagya
ni abrante ba ko de no team ohun nti ye nya hwe yi de na se scandi kra ka ba number 10 yi de e ho mpo kra de nkana medwindwin ho ana awerɛho na ya aka me kyerɛ sɛ scandi phone ya iPhone ya yɛse yɛ trackable yi no kure wom ni sɛ nipa pii su bi organa ha se ya
afa nipa be 3 kura
oh sisi na em sɛ dollar ne drop ye na ezi de em sɛ iPhone no senior sɛ aba form kakra but pass auto brand new. A lot of people in Ghana cannot afford that, but opesu yusu Android phone and also use Apple phone ibi. What do you say? 7 bikura ukutebi ana 6 bikura ukutebi. And so no Akoto 12 say maybe so ane dia kodi boni.
Anyway, senior.
Permit me to read this message. Police officer be message or their money din. Or say, that is what some civilians think, that there are no ammunitions in our rifles. I will not book a rifle for work without ammunitions inside. That is not possible. To no police in Ukwa no nya de obeje wa bra
bibiani
the FN and boba no enhyem cause bibi kwato no kwam na so defend ono no ho a nipa kro beku no kwa. I say at least 20 rounds of ammunition. And the last check I made about 2 minutes ago, AK-47 Ekuka police for no Kanu load up to 30 rounds of ammunition. And Nyama Kaka me kind of say every 1 second be able to matter 10 of the bullets.
Pacho, we the ye brofone susuma na ammunition ne etu abubani shemu no.
Etu abubani shemu.
Okay. Nti me fa be
30.
Over 30. Okay.
Na etu no nisu na mine say within 710 to 750 meters within 1 second to be reachable. And then within 1 second, obey matter 10 of it. Or the incenses so to said you heard to a movie. Now, Bobani saying you come. None incenses a move 10, 8 meter within 1 second. And the 13 you obey matter in 3 seconds. 700 meters range, the bullet will reach you by 1 second. It's young woman, my same time a police in Ukraine too.
Fatu Tim say.
It too no so say because no go by myself. Yan farm man say one thing see do forest in Kukumadwa. It too kwa police ni na soja ni a target ni panyabwa.
Ajize bi omu wo bush ni bi o wa na kramanu yen o wo wiremi. And your friend kankani na
ana Fox na hyena so
hyena na mekan ana eni abo abuse anajo ye ne etatutu kwan anajo bi ho no ma otumi kopie ba bi pa no mabobaria utwam a wachitum omkwan ne wo ho e bia ne no sa bi abo abi kura eni obetumi ato
bi ani road
answer na bisisi op
na no mi pie ba ku bi so bitwa mu koye no Kanu misa komechi ko salutu no because me cry no around that time now me drive na me slow but deep within the bush barrier boho omugina ho sometimes we have economy 2 and 3 be something like that
so ka do mu station
ka ba so a oni pa na o ba na
abi woni team do diba
anyway enough
wafa Dubiasi forest ni mo wani kire ofuasi rebi woko odan
dabi
senior first na ni hu eye thick forest o wo fe Dubiasi a no amane left
people be wo ho na
wo kwa kopi ofuasi rebi ayi kojo nkroma peso ansa na wakwa akodu odan eho deep in the forest police near the police for akogina wo he na djuma se kwamu kafo oba Sam Roberts na sa abo bi na ebepie ho ti wo pio so
na
wo say ko masema
munya memasem no na wo hia police krom ha kra na police no wo call certain countries are musro police chain military army for no soldier for no
sure Uganda one Kenya
police even
US
so they need no
Europe any US money ade no police for no e feared a chain the military
real police no go say sheriff for na hu
even North Africa here police ni ti say police ba na udwane ti say Ghana ti say soldier ni ba na udwane no police ni ba na wisia ro na ma aya ma obi kwaji ni tuo no police ndi odu wasem ko ni tuo so a obebo tu ekun
bekun kiremu so na be kirem
okun so a
kiremu no na be kirem
masa wa kun kwa
senior okun kura na so no ya chini tun kura wa
okun we ko
life na e ba pepe.
All right, enough. Yan tinsimu na yan kwa kakra na. Say the ninya ka police nti.
Oh, say bro, me bro.
Ma memra na mi wi na se scandia e.
Enra Rosinia yi. Ara Rosinia no obi obetumi aha kare kakra. Rosinia obetumi aha kare kakra. Na Rosinia. And I remember some who could palm a story in Ibium.
Hey, go palm me, more money on Tono.
As I pay Japan, and the story as I pay January.
Say,
you'll be open to a move from Chelsea, according to one of the most trusted British sports journalists, Samuel Lockhurst. I say, Kopama will be opened to a move away from Chelsea. Tis obi di ne obi ba no be kan nsem yi a ko pa ma betumi edi nipa na chi akọ
well
san no report
or the right to report what he has but for us at Chelsea Kopama is part of the long-term plan.
Okay.
And within the contract be 2033 and even Rosinia in the last interview before the Crystal Palace game said clearly, there's no problem. So Kopama is still a Chelsea boy.
Of course he is.
And adding, we'll be moving away no bad. Eddie to say there would be Konkoku Rapani any.
That didn't change United because Arsenal Emirates and
Debbie and the send the Enyadi. Oh, United, you question. Arsenal dey say
senior na din pa je say e possible din dey na e possible but it was a difficult task
enye deep say no America na unyini
say
na wo ase suru kakra bi o mu na o ye hwi na referee bi a Mrs. here
na me officiate yeah in fact no be cry bisa me say me who officiating zenra and I would say maybe a question mark war a dog go no what I say born in sa and I'm born in sa that is where
I think that's enough for you raise question mark on Magua and so
Magua and Bono when they're not in sanity senior will call for my
that is fine but me can't do raise questions
yeah that's it because dog then they clear say emrano almost sound and be say ball ebo play and sa before scoring say or share that say one said that you need ball to hand to bobia a born in some quantity and you can say go nijina
a born body ni be born in sana
say born in
now they share
and or say immediately after it
and you can say go nijina
but say born in sa go to nya kwan twetwe nipa be 3-4 bi box man sa na obacha go ni be gina
no crowd I'm told say
e be gina because the rule says immediately after the handball and you she go no e be born in sa to wa no bo share by born in say we piama Kopama ama Kopama man return pass ama na enye kwa gina ball no so abo ahye go no be gina
enti unim the woman say the woman say
no
the po with all the technology no officiating enye 100% da
exactly
ebitimi akwatia ebitimi akwama
but
enti esi a ebitimi aka ho ase that's fine
you who the referees are said that's why you be who never can't say
anyway but no for you to determine say referee bia asheda no so ye different adwuma altogether
I've come finally papa you still a boy senior
there
how can you convince me say
no share that
Senegal for go no mo share no incident ne see na we still need to ask no. How can you tell me say
eno ni unyina so ntia wo se wa sheda
because
no,
what if or misjudge the whole thing that happened which happens misjudgment
the new practice and they say when events like that is here referee man ni logical conclusion
allow play to go
you say empre ho mo aben no maye mobo no ewia e be hweva but what you see na na bo aben no
oh yeah sure
you're wrong no inside the box no you don't have to be sure
no or you sure or you sure obeje
no Kofi
asembia ni ho a nobody
Kofi
asemba ho an e be kwa kofa
no in with the new practice no yes say 18 box man I say go be bar and I say be ade be betu mama go aba no eye yi a hu fa okra allow play to go on
and also doesn't mean say we ye referee we ye convince we hu e foul na hwesela watomra.
So was it a foul in the first place?
Enu na make say who see we hu say ye foul referee na anjinti wa sheda. That is the word is wa sheda to conclude say wa sheda no ojieti a no enye say wo de wa no ka keke ga je lamti de na I see omu ko hwe mo track me fe omu say he took that decision to achieve a better outcome. And yeah, I don't have a problem. No, but say game koso. Maybe a referee. BT said no. I say we saw one incident. Referee from baby I know one. We say Kotoko player and the right leg abobo no go through. But Holy Stars player no cha ne other leg no referee name Georgie through. But what you see, it doesn't mean say. They can get it wrong, but to stand on that and say what shed as who
yes, Obenyan wrong when ABI go no. Replace multiple replays actually say you were wrong. You applied the law to the latter. Ebikwa ujai ma born call ye bibi call so ye na usaji go. And I'm afraid say there be go now wajeno san be hwebim. But when you know said there is a way out, say in spite of all your sure, there could be something that you missed and allow the game to flow. Because remember, but second chance. We they know what you second chance no will prove say maturity no was not the right judgment in the heat of the moment. It could jam any wie. And I sure that you born at on it na afin wajia. It still remains there, you were sure.
Good.
When your judgment has been explained there, you had it wrong. You were sure no membium because we're breaching rano.
Agreed. But or ye wrong no. And enough to say so what you can be wrong
Kofi baby man enough and say you could have allowed play.
Na say ni says can the amount for credit me disallow penalties.
No Kofi said
I be replaying they are wrong.
Kofi are not getting argument in say we how na adwin no argument in say the modern practice in say ye ball no na say chance ba ana goal share ni ade hu bibi wo mu a maninya the logical conclusion
when you are not sure.
That be whether you are sure or not.
Because you are not sure.
You are sure. It goes. I stand referees no.
I stand referee be a mouse so but we mo
well who offside?
No who offside be also a moje.
Senior hwe. Well who offside? Or you very sure possible you offside. The flag that for my your bobo ni say we are no apija.
Yes.
Signing the new practice.
But the onu so you sure wa mpene amana could do ni lata no you can't say wa sheda.
Man one moment.
E wona me dey mimi gino so wa sheda no.
Man one moment. Last 2 seasons.
I hope they make idea.
Rashford born on City and Man City no.
Yes.
The pass na by Bruno Fernandes. No Bruno mum na share. HC born Rashford etwe no ho. E ma na ball na share no. Any assistant referee biani will be ahwebon you will be sure that one Rashford there in an offside position.
Yes.
2 na likely so no better touch ball before Bruno ko ba bedru. But no say Bruno advance na no. Otwe no any assistant referee who doesn't want to go with the law at the time na Rashford they ran towards the ball and go be pay a flag no. Okay say go no. And
you say he doesn't want to go with the law.
Meba okay say go.
Or say flagging Rashford at that time is correct. And
Kanu kai go na meka one.
Oh yeah.
The pass from I think from Casemiro or somebody from line so baby. And we try na Kellins and na momentum neighbor. Bruno was chasing the ball. But baby and Rashford he was in an offside position.
Yes.
He decided so who's a Bruno but to untouch a ball no. And in front of a boy. Now the na Kanu can hear be. Ya bobo atom offside. Clearly who's a player no a bit map. But ball no be at Missy Park no sunti. Especially Eddie. Any force be a we as be an BB. A bit may reduce the speed of the ball no. From all judgment now. Oh, assistant referee are making. I'm a player who afraid to remove my before ball na kobashi. So when you were sure say ball na offside no, who put that flag ni we. Na say player na untouchable no be afraid to no ho aba no be ball na sha. You are sure now put that flag no. You have gotten a wrong call.
Fine.
And what's a game no?
Me dabi.
What's a game because that's how me yachi.
Why committee error for example, you do good okay. Is it fair for Arsenal to say they were cheated?
But I'm one how.
No, say the issues are more raisy because even the Nigerian game no Senegal and Morocco game okay. The referee is of that strong conviction said there was a foul on the defender. Then will take it decision.
So conviction my game in flow.
But the referee thinks take it.
Your thinking doesn't come into the law.
No, you see, it doesn't mean what shed. I mean, that's where my issue is. There is a growing trend.
Baby, I won't share that say. Emra Obon say. Oh, yes, sure, my born uncle. Why man now about himself? How do you explain why?
I refuse. It can happen. So,
Kofi.
It happens. Oh, no, you call.
So that is to say, when you're fit enough for the game, and I'm
no. I refuse. We refuse. I didn't interest when you're fit enough for a particular
for
position.
A final game.
Be a team. You refuse. Even president. Oh, be a apart from Nyame.
Not the
the job is not that easy. To stand on one particular decision and say what shed
something which is abstract. Something which is abstract. Really, to me, you see, I tell you, person Kai Chelsea player bidding. Now we are discussing an Emma. But when you know the players by face, say screen a bar and a player at that's what. It will be difficult to watch the player, watch him on the screen and say, we refi.
Oh, bet me, acquire what that's you crowd they say.
It's difficult to say, one and that way, but refi.
By happens. Oh, I get it. Means to me, cut the other side and say, see. Have you crowd what it says Scandian, Scandian, what's out? Refued you.
Also, in rate me fear, Samus and Yeranium Kwan and Refi. Even now, if you work, you rate me fear some man, Yeranium Kwan and Refi. So, no, so the catcher.
Me, oh, David, I can't see the Rosinia, am my
young court
movie for
that be too
if you in some of you oh David
you need interest to discuss just ask now
and just ask now and also they are deciding you see you are talking about with a scan 1 minute and Sanwaba. It's not just it's not just Arsenal. You are talking about Arsenal in the ongoing Champions League. You have bought 7 games. Omashe, I think 20 goals are considered only 2. Even in the Premier League. Yeah, boy. We've done 23 games in the Premier League. Before this game against Manchester United, Arsenal had lost to only Villa and I think Brighton. City. Liverpool, sorry. Liverpool. What I say? And before this game, not between United and Arsenal, you have 15 clear points. So it's not just Arsenal. And United did well, but it was a repetition of Abakosem, because you remember after Ralph Rangnick, right? The same Carrick took over about 3 games. Now, one of those 3 games the winner was against Arsenal at Old Trafford. I think 2nd December 2021. I don't know if it's correct. Or we need that game by 3 goals to 2. That's that same game, no. Arsenal, United led by Carrick, Eshe, Arsenal by 3-2. And at the same scoreline every PT. So, and yet just an Arsenal side. It was against an Arsenal side. I know we are the team to beat in the league, not just in the league, also in Europe, in the Champions League. Tikari Kayadi. Ebia, enye, and I say, and yes, something that was a overjubility, but he did well. Anya we crown. Who say how are United set up as a son? This time, a typical 4-2-3-1. Amorim Wohono. It was a different system altogether. And Mamu can't see he won't change. It's either the club will change the man in charge, and I say, Sani 3-back Beba. And now you see Dogu not playing as a wing back, but as a winger. Same applies to Ahmad. And you see players operating from a natural position. So he's changed something. He's done something new. I think say I will see a bonaba. So Batun say near United that come no any baby a United person or more eba bedroom. And yeah, one game say wash Arsenal 3-2. Now yeah be swawo apakaimu. United is bigger than that. But he's doing something right. As what was you say, it is possible that Ombe consider for a permanent stay. So I think we're changing VB seriously, senior.
You're the one who I say.
Arsenal will have to be careful. Arsenal league no any over. The entire over and say, baby, I do know. Now Arsenal will be a focus that they will have to set their priorities right. EFL Cup semi-final first leg. Omukonya win at Stamford Bridge. Until they are in pole position for the final. That is, even if Omo win the second game, no, the second leg, no munya a draw krana, they are still in it. FA Cup, Arsenal in the FA Cup. In the Champions League, they are the team to beat for now. Because 21 points from 21 there. You run next phase in the more, Arsenal is a strong contender. Then in the league, 4-point gap. But the man here worrying Kakrane say, baby Arsenal abidru no muhium players no, especially the front players. A problematic. Can you take these stats? In the last 11 Premier League games, Premier League restitution to Premier League, Trossard, was just one goal from open play. Martinelli, in the last 13 Premier League games, Onigo, Onshebi. Ofa Jokereza, in the last 12 Premier League games, or open play goal bako against Burnley, and one goal from the spot, our body tier Everton. Bukayo Saka in the last 13 Premier League games, Onshe go from open play. Enti Arsenal dwell on Zubimendi, Merino, na Gabriel Fletcher no be head ball ashe and they how bun say Declan Rice be no a power ball na akoto na team say Odegaard ebe pool no kakra bi na ne shot no accurate no nya ne chance ana wonya ne 3D man na ashe baby abedro no Arsenal will need to kill games. To our last few games on in the Premier League now. Arsenal winning Omni Forest ebo 0 before Man U Shomo and Ray. Before that, no money Liverpool abo 0 because strikers are not getting the goals. Omni Bournemouth 3-2. But Kanu goals no Declan Rice 2 and Gabriel from the back and so be share baako. Oko wachia Omone Villa 4-1 no. And you na Gabriel Jesus or she go, Trossard she go, and Zubimendi and Gabriel the defender. And Sunya goes Edema Arsenal. Brighton 2-1. And also Routers go own go. And Odegaard and so share baako kan. Then you go back to the Everton game and a penalty you boy and Joe Carey says chef Wolves game. Arsenal share 2-1, but Okaya 2 own goals, and Arsenal share in that game. two bet makuachi akwa even the Villa game na mulusu 2-1 no eno Trossard and the only goal Arsenal share you know it was our game no and that happens to be the last Premiership goal 1-1 against Chelsea. It was Mikel Merino and the taker after Arsenal Chaloba are taking lead at the Chelsea. So the Arsenal forwards no in the league Abedru baby Arsenal here on they are not showing up. And these are players omukura bono omuho akono and omukura midfielders are omo so active in games are consistently omupia bono ba. It is all your Joe Carres now starting game. Oh yeah, mobi to say Trossard now starting game. Not behind you. Who Zubimendi, who Declan Rice, who Martin Odegaard. Zubimendi ni wa Mikel Merino na ebo. We are Martinelli no nya kwa gina line so. Na say players we na epia ba in a 4-3-3 formation. Arsenal players must be killing the games. Don't forget timer. Liverpool and Klopp no mu use the same 4-3-3 na no more shape no. Obekwa ko go kin chat no so no. Salah o na mani so ho bi. Enu ti na ma yen respect even Brazilian no Bobby Firmino. You respecting the numbers because we mu page numbers ni ko but oba hit double figures. As a striker when you double figures by criticizing for lack of goals simply because Salah ashe 33, Mane ashe be at 29 and washe be at 20. But this is the case Arsenal bedu be omu hia so mbeke league you know. Almost strikers no and now front players no and show up. Yes, Salah in terms Saka in terms of the numbers and assists. I think the last 13 games gonna obey 5 assists. In terms of assists, he's getting the numbers. But goals nankasa na I think he who say bia Jokeres Erbano. The assumption was that the season before, we had Arsenal performance na no money a leading striker. Say so the striker Erbano the league in the bear for the amomo on the fan fala. But he has failed to show the promising stats now. No Portugal. I was switching the bar Arsenal for which adaptation be hard. But in terms of the supply and everything Ebano, it should not be too difficult to adapt to Arsenal style of play no. And until say no in game minutes no cash as reduce because coach now starting from bench. So we not think say no to mention near the Trossard about force 9 no be go and no be more dangerous box match and say who mo one of those things are as Arsenal when year because City gradually as started coming almost center backs now almost call off no. City have been scoring. Just that teams no more bold no more tijina no almost should be the team you be no where na score line no. But if the fashion in which they have started playing no almost center backs na ba na any one back click said ye hu ye ya difficult and Arsenal game plan no enra awa minim say bia wonya kwan san hwe game ni bi mu a Arsenal is accepting the fact that as a set pieces, you know, a boy chain say create direct openings from the midfield. Tombo ni no from midfield no G and I straight to the wingers no. Get the corner, let the back, defenders ni amra ni empe kwan be fa so e be pin bond the alternate team. So if coaches in the Premier League nim say that is one thing they normally do. So we a team be na say we poor results be etwa be mienu a the other teams begins to take that as omumum key card coming into games. And then Arsenal got 3 games on share in the Premier League. Liverpool draw, Forest draw, Man U show. Into next game biano a beba with so much heat as well nya results no pe na kofa assembly aba. So Arsenal league no there it looks like moya runaway winners amode ko. But with 4-point gap, some City second leg or Homunya. And then there are a couple other games. It is almost any more. My can say one match between me. Team B is Chelsea is here. They almost say Dean Homono. So Munya Mopa chance also most of them ama City an advantage. They will do it with their blood. Koye hu omode Tottenham 2016. Emma club your friend Leicester Equity League. Arsenal should be very careful the way in the Premier League alone, because in the Champions League, these same players, any in the League Cup, no, This same players never I want the Martinelli in the last League Cup game no before Omone Chelsea bebo. I think was 3 goals in the Champions League. The first 5 games, he made a record. The first Arsenal player in 5 consecutive Champions League games or goals. But in the league alone, we caught 13 games on Premiership goal. And this is the time Arsenal be here more pa. This is the time Arsenal be here more pa. And you see the development from the game no. The man yesterday say to say Manchester United or more legends no. Most times also omo ne tainya the highlights after games. Now omo in quote omo a distraction to Manchester United managers about recently no. I've seen a certain trend. Who's a Carrick ne Roy Keane or long-standing differences. In one of them crowd there, bare 4 years ago, ne yere kurano, Edna no be 2 movie ever reply Roy Keane. Roy Keane after the game, I say Carrick to me the team new World Champions League who the 4th. I will league no so. One do to me say he is not the man. I say United dear Jumana. But man who say Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, any group no. Almost more can say, my young train crowd one next game in you, for contract and got to Michael Carrick and him no sign. Now, the man yesterday say, Rio Ferdinand in attempting to reply Roy Keane, and the senior man, some new woman, went man bold. Was it a ridiculous say? 2 games now, Carrick abono. Obi bet Martina baby, Obi say Kanu, someone. Obi bet Martina baby, I say, he is not fit enough to get a permanent contract with Manchester United. Into the same group now it looks like Obiaba or Mujina no sono. This time, some faction of it tries to be BBF free because maybe did to say after Oli, a lot of them or more comments were measured. Now so mu yes you be intino. Even in the bad days of Ruben Amorim, some of them, including Rio Ferdinand, were defending say Nema ye wo share said the boys no respond and they play na a year resource na man the time. But you know post schools will always be post schools. Gary Neville will always be Gary Neville. Gary Neville from the beginning not support to Amorim. But it drew baby a results ni bu ni muzano. He attempted to be more rational say ekuye me support to say nkuyi and I'm not for you. But that kind of scenario now across within the highly respected legends now Manchester United no. Maybe this say more negative impact, chance say positive impact. And since here they are starting between Ora, your friend Roy Keane, and Rio Ferdinand no. I'm sure very soon Ombre be joining. So Martinez and now Alessandro Martinez now you are on the Bueni Paul Scholes. On the Bueni we can now you so akotron the atwa na we aka. And kakra I think says a focus no shift free on monso. Na manager bi obebe bia no any hierarchy be so consistent and direct with them approach. About the cost to revamp the team to bring it to the level now you expect to see Manchester no.
All right.
But 2 games under Carrick, 2 fine wins. But I'm not sure. 2 fine wins.
And your common games is how.
2 fine wins.
You play against the 2 title contenders.
No, I show me no.
Hey, senior better.
Say as I'm now was starting in your intro kind say when United had a result against City. Now so mo the Arsenal ko gina yi. And it's Marco for Arsenal side on my begina baby. I had to say where the anya to say Akwana Robin Hood. Robbing the rich and giving it to the poor. Where do I any pay? Until 1 million come
yeah. And one video now made Chelsea here, you know.
Do good.
But there was never a handball. My share from different angles, be 15.
Monza. The bar WhatsApp is here. I was a Clifford, senior Clifford Chamber for senior. So they are sending. They say.
Monza. Udimnensa no they connect. Ono krano. Uhe video ni ya. At that point, terms of journey, so he defend a chance for your attacker. Unse se ball bar now don't say go go. After trends, I call send me no go nechi. Before all
Nensana or yes or the see no. I think I know a creative
the impression
say born in Sana.
There was never a
how I born in Kutu no say.
E frofa no Kutu dwe no ho. E no twen nsa no call na chi.
Shani asho.
Ma hwe
Baseblata.
Na wa wo na ya show kan bibi e na wo kan bibi. So that be
good
there be na me ka say as a United for the omadwen BT sa koda share from Saturday Scandi na me no share say wo WhatsApp groups na Scandi chess wo game we there omo de omo nim so mo lose nti na omo twen ahwe hawa Arsenal ebe share goals no and am so nya abotre and then no so ye program on so sa wo de source say wo ko hwe Arsenal fans TV now che say Arsenal enya omo form period yi ka so omo share Manchester United be 80 be 6 bi ba me be preview game na me ka say there bi nya abotre Arsenal supporters Kanu match no bebre na omo e wo doubt and also omo suro game because of how Man U share City omo share City say bia lack bi no mo di share City omo dominate
oh any City na 5 goals to 2 woodwork the result I will book mu no 5-0 2 woodwork
so
what has here
but not the ma e put to Arsenal as favorite going into the game the fact that game no cost Emirates Stadium this season na Arsenal unbeaten into end ma me for instance minya ho because Kanu so what team share City
Bayern Munich 4 Atletico Bayern Munich is 3 and 4
moje 3
Atletico 4 Aston Villa cry him say United retire hard
look at that night in the so until me the na me say Emirates factor na be yeduma but the na me show say Man U etimi ahye City dia it means obetimi ahye Arsenal now nim the me wanwa pa there were some matches we are in the run up to December na Kanu na me suru say Arsenal ebe drop points e wo honom but enokra no Arsenal timi win some matches no starting from that game against Everton I born on 20th December you call show mo 1-0
Yokeres penalty
na ye game am sure pa because they compare with last season Everton ye ntimi enya that double over them after that game any ebe ball Aston Villa ye show mo look at how I dismantle that Villa team no Emirates Stadium
were completely destroyed
that day you destroy omo after Villa game no Kanu no even before Aston Villa ye Brighton game na ye show mu 2-1 no and also na me sure because say o hwe last season Brighton ye ni omo I think ye ball draw home and away ni nyina ye ni omo ball 1-1 e wo Emirates na ball 1-1 e wo mu home nti na me sure sa game no ba Kanu yetimi ehye omo then to the Villa game no after Villa game no even ye ne Bournemouth kra no no so ye kwosho omo 3-2 na a game ba kwa na no so me sure because last season
na usuro go imbia
there be
Remo de omo usuro
say me de compare ye be bono me de compare last there were 4-5 games na to aso no me de compare last season the respective results are ye nyaye menim say ultimate point in Asia
and Matthias because Arsenal a better side compared to last season to the fact that last season obi to me no board draw no and say I was say this year also no go about dropping points
say okobo fixture bia obetimi ahwe the season before
I get it
na no so o dia ye analysis and it's a period we nyina Kanu yetimi apie free mu we need those matches ni nyina okay then yeba Liverpool yeba 0-0 and yeba Nottingham and also yeba 0-0 meka league matches in nko and at the Emirates Stadium de Kanu na menim say Emirates no eno ene beye factor bema Arsenal win game no but enra in fact say kase football like anwasem timi si football mo not to disrespect Manchester United me enra results na me gwanwa
all right
ne man you share say ye need kan share ɛna mo teyɛ ɛna mo saa bɛhyɛ nti ɛbɛyɛ tutu no Kanu nam nim sɛ at least sɛ wohu Ateta ne dimi na ɔta afei ne yɛ pɛdrɔ mɛte ansɛ man
or yes crowd no get behind the
yes
team.
but
And
even
as
at that
has
time
started believing
yes
some bit
but even at that time na Kenya we draw na kay a good resource
not
to know you say
you know, as a Arsenal problem back when I identify over dependency on set pieces, you know. Was because of that in the clubs no be shares now more practice a lot how to defend corner kicks any attacking throws, you know.
Yeah.
And I will be Baba arrested them was that the back be Kotokofonia back be because I did a Bolivar perform Saturday yeah two petrepet no be can say mo 3-2
I'm the two national moon I'm the true me national Liverpool
Arsenal for one of the second long throws no corners near the team beer ebi so we hankwa munye bia no matuko akiri what he say
but Enra hit game now at a point Ateta look confused.
It is over dependency on
set pieces
no go say is it Arsenal bubble up corner crash and penalty
oh there be say no yes
open play chance
oh say no
focus
but until rely on them
and I say goals no Emma from wingers ne strikers no akwakoye midfielders and defenders
akọ 13 games
because Saka never kwakọ corner no nyon ne be either say Gabriel Saliba Merino and Rice Mudia ne beto no mache but say yen try yen cross bi yen mo true ball ni bi yen that goes I say no ye problem that cramas na we just records and ask can the man no obi akobi 13 games wa she wan go pe Madwe kwekra dey wo the Chelsea dey nyina kan wa is it from bare 1 year ni won shegu
na Madwe
I mean sure baby Arsenal
I still believe
so Madwe ki what dey go drought ni fi Chelsea
I mean sure baby Arsenal lose game
oh Madwe ki 1 year dey wa na say wa shegu bi
Premier League
enye Premier League dey
that be Anjaki Madwe is a captain
okay Premier League because Champions League game bin wa share 2 goals bi na
Enra say you know after the game no Chelsea legends no
Arsenal ya
Chelsea legends no je omoni chikwa acha Manchester no mo win game no John Terry in the group no
man you are here
aje omoni cha man you
all right senior mama intenem da just one point answer na e be kokra no the Hayes properties and omo de abedan say mo de ro nchire Ghana fo nyina say omo de ze o property bi na pese wo ton o asase o edan ana efie na edan ni efie home ni house ye ana ye ta confuse pa o home the nipa team and a house the efie na structure
house ni structure no
but home ni ye nipa na
omo
occupy house no ya na very confused am for use anyhow home ni house home no wo ne sam Ghana say Mansura and kwada ni nyina no mo na mo form a home
okay
but house ni structure na dan no and a house no
okay
until I'm going home
okay
there's a kwa ku hu ire no man na so ku fia ku hu TV ni woniema
okay I'm going to the house and swear.
And the house.
I'm going to
say we renew ma. Ewo. Ebia patasi block house o baby. Eda. Go mu nche.
Omo te ho ana omo.
Debi mu fie structure no. Ewo bu okru.
E dey efie ne dan. Efie no. Said o kufia o kufi baby a mutin no nya but a dine structure no and a dine
me dey mi eya na mi hu ni say the two without baako ni musa
yes sanity no without a house there is no home
yes
but there can be a house without a home
very good there can be a house without a home
and then you see one a house
obi antim a house
but home there you must have a dwelling place the end house no be
so
yeah enti
lawyer say
am for suit
pa no ne segment do say ana
obi just say yan kana say no ya na di bisu adi enti the Hayes for say ebia wo edan a opeso mo ton ma wo asase obeso mo ton ma wa bra wo ho anafre wo mo ena wo so wo pe bi ato omusi kumase a area bia no mu ni asase adum ni no mo asase wo enti wo pa asase wo adum wo pa asase wo santase be bia pa asase wo kumase bia no o me pe bia mo menye bia ma enti the haze o mo kumase ye na de ba ko so mo ye eye borehole drilling ebia wo start project bi na nsuo no ya a problem to be so bi tu nsuo wo ho na contractors no de ye adwuma ema wa o metimi aba be ye bia ma ana wo de afi no wasie wie ba nsuo ye problem o area ho nti be so me tu nsuo ma wa na wa frɛ wo ti wo numbers ni the haze properties for o meboa wo o mo nyaza da bi nipa odano no nipa ono wa adwuma kra wa happen nti o ye manimfo azan bia ni ba bia so ati ase na akwa nhye o mo no be ye no usika enkudi o mo ho na wa be ka so wa ye wazan da bi wo se me pasa ase me peno he me peno santa ase yakọ ya kire obi ehu nkrata sem nyina yie ya ye nkrata nyina yie watu aka ayawodia eno ano no open fie na to efie si o ye obi ai asokwa eza amuzi asokwa kro mu ofie o mo ton sisi e entini nyina wa wo pebi no na wa frɛ o mo 0249 840 110 0249 840 0249 840 and a 0244 949401 0244 949401. The Haze, reliable, trusted, and professional. The Akubites, and some papa may come from our name, may say, Ube to become an abuaw. Alcoholic beverages need a boo, but do no, and a 1 year, a cocoa or how be a bet now so, none will be problem for. And my brother, my sister, what you mean can you may now pebia ti edidi o pebia nom asanya som faso because duro a samba and say be serve as a duro asande ama no ho asem na mekan na we no tie ni we ye bema diakon bites be boa ma wetime diakon you see okun na esi enim no ya na no odin so ati ase bon say wan hu yie na kusia sa okun na akoda ni nsempin ti diakon bites be boa no wetime diakon correct sanse ingredients a dia shensan no mahogany o de mo twa local no ya buso mo se mahogany eye eduro ben a mahogany hwe eye correct kakaduro pepre wentia dua bi ya me bu ndin kra na me fere kraman bema dua ni din no but eye dua ni din enye profane eye dua ni din eye correct pa ina nanom those days na no mutime wo 15 20 30 ni ade eza ina edini nyina hye diakon bites kama tu bobi ko mu a sesi o mema se ma utime bird ma yo ba wa tinka kodire chi be boa kama diakon bites for say o to na wonum wi a bottle no ento ntwene ukutwa no sport bi 2 to 3 to that's fine but utime to full bottle na bottle no keep san say obegina bottle no so ato akrade ama obi akwa akohwe World Cup final of USA odobia akohwe AFCON naba World Cup na di anim diakon bites say di obi beko enti ya na wa hye no so mo amope bi etu aton no mo mfre 0597 578800 0597 578800 and 0244606495. Provident Insurance Company Limited. Provident Insurance Company Limited. Or say drive protected and rewarded. We are Provident Insurance at the ball car we are protected. Ahomba money there a CP. Obi de kan twu to bi afre wo mo. Me ka kire mo se kurom ha no ya ma insurance companies bebree afɔm ho adi obi di abɔ kaa mu anaa wode wo kaa akɔ akɔtwi no wotwa insurance paa so na wo ne nipa na ɛka abida ɛnyɛ ne saa obi di bɔ kaa mu afrɛ insurance fɔ no so obi di abɔ kaa mu na ɔmo ma claims so ɔmo yɛ kɔnɛbra ɔmo yɛ azan next time ewu a bra provident insurance for say wotɔ insurance ɔmo hɔ ɛbɔ kaa ho a woyɛ protected na yɛhyɛ afe bia no ase so ɔmo kyaadeɛ say no wow insurance ewu no ukutwa yɛma fuel coupon your souvenirs bebree be a t-shirt branded t-shirts ne I mean books pens ne sane ma bebree de cheche but the hia kese pa no a fuel coupon free fuel and they will be got to fuel 200 cedis a bro half tank o so they near vets near you be kura dey say we have ben full tank enti Provident Insurance Company Limited for say afia shase your insurance or Provident for us be a ben not muncho fuel coupon any other branded souvenirs terms and conditions apply so bibia kire wadwen a no afre 0200 34 no number you pay mambo we mum okay 0200 23 4806 0200 23 4806 and a 0501 409 80 that be 0501 409 087 with Provident man you are covered also we buy for Ghana card bra we our corporate settings no crowd here with 10 number penny be here so 10 numbers your Ghana card number the tax identification number the fearsome 3 HEPA plus Pavi and Plasmos vous envoie nom HEPA plus nom Pavi na nom Plasmos ne nya ahoden sonko ahoden be boa ma watumi akwaba so for general well-being ya afeni asha afinasi o emma yare monto emma ne nye too late afeni be di hospital akon ya bani ade e ha adwen start afeni ye apomudi akwan so de ma ahoden nwie peye HEPA plus Pavi ne Plasmos for general well-being e boa ma honam na tumi fight yare de bia ho den ye ntwan yare ne anom ye nom e de boy ho ban e free yare ho a purely herbs 100% herbal HEPA plus Pavi and a Plasmos Dr. Eben on da Ebenet production ano ne nsa no adwuma eno no ni nuna no hye pa nuna no hye intimesira obi a otime nka bia no anom bi wa watenka kodi akire ena obi wo honma menyare so menti apo ena ndeme ha ekina sei na complaints ni adoso well be ne dafom sei team nom HEPA plus Pavi ne Plasmos malaria typhoid yare nketenkete ni akase nyina ontumi ma HEPA plus Pavi and a Plasmos heba shop bia mu benya nemum Dr. Odin Riba opeso frena 0542 778572 0542 778572 and a 0542 807 907 Yaja mu akukrum fo anwumre openi ya wo so free o Manchester United ni o enra no frame United said a man for nije say na man for awe ho a man for nije academ na min share Michael Carrick ni pa bia bompire se na mbe yi Michael Carrick busy amma abrabom na nyoma 10 within seconds go film ze wi azubetu una obetu share ni pa ba akopɛ abrabom be sesa nipa ba ko pe e bia kra mu nim komo nche 30 seconds 1 minute kwata 30 minutes wa bra bo besesa no bompa ye kire nyankopon a obo asase ya ka kire ne se sa boafo ni bi e na wo hwehwe wajazie ha ti
the great Osama New York City Hotel Manso Akwesiso.
Wow.
And now we're here.
I want the Black Sheriff Bar or Christmas.
Yes.
Wow.
2nd December.
In na where there.
And also we're here. A jaba ne badi bi.
Within seconds wa brabo bese.
I tell you.
Bompa so be share sa boafo ni bi. Nye do no be komo tenten ni ade bia. So peni ya wo so free. one o papa nana kwesi free ne wife akua wo so free owura kwa mu fa mo ne squad ho nyina echia mu nyina edem wasese edru nwumre bi a muti Otec Sports abusanfo yetwa ho abaye ba ye be hwe how ye ya nura 2 bicycle kicks Emma Kotoko 2 goals Emma Kotoko winning 3-0 after sena samba as a penalty and then the course other league sentence ni nyina no ebetie nyina coach bi say kofi na ye din komo di monza Friday ni e ka say the issue of goal scoring we krum ha no e was say hwe na addressing as of mine go she we krum ha no he say ya problem kese pa go goal scoring a problem na coach bi akasa afa ho weekend in the team ko bo chances go yi no see problem no e was say e ko sha say free nkwada ni mu but say de wo mu de ajo mu nsem at this stage do metumi aye bi as coaches no o ma ye wi ba o mu hu ni say problem no o mu di nyini juvenile level no ya nkyere o mu ade ni yie nti wo se ye me ya ni nkwada no ho ni nkyere o mu goal scoring ni yie juvenile coaches am okrom ha mo mama ni nkwada no mo nkyere o mu kwan ya fa so ye chance ba o be hye Kuma ye juvenile coaches no mo pesa do kwa no te ho wa hwe me power sum bia sa coaching na twam coach team coaches no sa wote wo on trehwe o nyomu nyina mesrew let me be clear na say you san ya hu biblia ye coach Roma na di coach at you sinia ye nante from Central Basin Kotafo ekohwe Phantomas ne Sahara ye nante from Central Basin Coast State ekohwe Phantomas ne Anoche yetumi kwa ba ye ba sem ne abehwe Phantomas ne Envoys did chire ye susa no those days Jerry coming komuni Ransford Osem bo Phantomas no e did o chief Saturday bia no pa bia na baraze enya hwe ye mpra ye no ye nkonsuo ti ye so no pa ye ko pe ball ahwe players but say go share your problem e okrum ha
abra go
omba bot chances e gusa
abra goalkeeping so enye hu bia okrum ha sese
goalkeeping
we don't have too many good goalkeepers
no okay say Kofi den ba me hu ni say goalkeeping side no okay improvement aba that side
e cha no majari mu time no
owu money
in every aspect of the game there who say in every aspect of the game even in football kwa Ghana ha sectors ni nyina almost bebia what they compare ebia generations be abatwema bebia mu make so mo no so chen but Kanu ye league no the amount o ka me bo mitia me ne o ya adweme ni coach ni adwen say ya bebo weekend game ewie no o hwe goalkeeping chart na baby omugina na omugina wo 8 wow
20 matches
how many matches ya bo 20 but the only the goalkeeping wo 8 meanwhile about clean sheet go say so first na yen league in clean sheet kwan kra na ebenya sa records no but say no o hwe ye keepers nso a clean sheet competition no eno so osoro pa say even oko hasa both Asare
strikers in the means
you oko Samatex boy ne friends Musa omu keeper no so on the lead.
How did Kamara keep a clean sheet Enra?
It shouldn't have happened
because Enra Basake phone to me penetrating 102 be cleared the Ibiano but boy be na obo or the ball far Joseph Amu and Nemu as a chance to them we do is two ball. Even as Santiago themselves go me a clinical and can be a best 5-6 goals
combat me a share
but chances in the
say
across league centers
will be even can wo oh be a window premier phone bit me frail say division 1 striker be na be recommending na mama because only o mo kasa say premier no e bi ni ho obi a pebi o
yeah
just enya allow say me bo teams be brave frame omo free division 1 no striker be na over recommend ya mo so
tinya yenti we mra na ye make
a big issue
na yenti coach na so kan
ensana nubinasha no manabo and some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Mema ahwɛfoɔ ne etiefoɔ nyinaa kɔ ababa Amuzu Beverages Enterprise. Na yɛde nse bia bɛfɛ no Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters aka Atopa 5000 bitters. Weyɛ nsa edi nubna krɔgyen a how bie ne akyiri yɛde ahyɛ. Na etiefoɔ a ɔmotɛba me hɔ deɛ dodoɔ na bɛgye Amuzu Co Herbs ɛkɔhyɛ ɔmadeɛ no madeɛ. Ibisu beji Amuzu Manpower Herbs na ma konwa anaso na kwose omo nsa ene baka saa inro mienu nyina bom atuni din Amuzu bitters de koko ha no so otwa bi na ekwani de ose ni be masem ahoodin wo fom se otwa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoodin no epeja no enam damrama eni ododua a yede aka Amuzu bitters winti oba bi ose oni atenka bɛɛma bi a ɔse oni akɔnɔ ma ne yere onya twa bi a saatenka anasa akɔnɔ no ɛbɛɛni ɛnam sɛ de pɛprɛ ɛne hwintia ɛde afrɛ nti abrɛ nsa no ne pampana no ase ma wotwa bi a ɛnyi wanum nti sɛ wokɔ dwabo bi ase na wopɛ sɛ oni so ɛbɔ ne so kakra Amuzu bitters why ɛbɔ ani so ba nyi wanum Amuzu bitters tɔɔto baako atopa bebree Amuzu bitters obi a otiemia osi doctor adie chese mekliko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation e wo me so onya Amuzu bitters twa oye be sane kama obi ti bu akohoma na so ye 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ne numu atro otimi nidi onya Amuzu bitters twa akotwetwa petati na aba medre na wutimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu bitters eyensa ehwam yie pa enam se nnua na ye de afre ma hoodinti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se metwa Amuzu bitters re menye hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi nnua na ye de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how setipaye uhubi insabrechi how se memwai ha menya hangover no mi hubi we ya insa miya meka kudro so a menu akudro so a menu mu how bia ni akire de otie mi a onu bitters bia mu a no dan on say na twa Amuzu bitters na yede beba oba bi otie mi a owo menstrual pains obu ni se obre pa no onom Amuzu bitters mesebo so meso a be ko fichire kama insa ya meka ho asem ehu nya dene ne bo so nya dene se dodo pa na opetu dia no aba santase apampatia na wa frɛ na my 0247 776743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu bitters ekoye
Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture. Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture.
Hey, unia, Pavi, and Black Smokes mixture no.
Malaria dronana.
Ane, say nam sa. Ubeje di sa menim wife nyina ye tested positive. Aye num bie no. Say a ku malaria mo nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho.
Won ma ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba.
Sentia.
E was say immune system. E strong de bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Et say etipaye, afiafie, wonu mu ato, ahomre no msa. Achekura 4 days na Pavi ene plasmox mixer wanom no etutu malaria na sekura anya sa dia ko hu doctor fra 0542 778572 ana 0542 807907 ma die grade Pavi plasmox ena Hepa Plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo ene kwada woni mfiedu mienu nka o pharmacies na Herbal shop
FDA aje edwede nkrato yatum
Hey, Opani, Mashusha wache. Sa perfect series books here. Oma mi koto obi mame mano. Owe jajai. Abua wamo se wotumi kinkai kama. Wa kabrofo. Na nkontabu okra die. Ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no die. Jai. No die nimdifuo. Ene tre wa nguma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG. Books bia bi. Ene owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing. OWAP. Nina. A free basic 1. Ekosi basic 6. 6 English every basic 1 equasi junior high school ne ba ne combine so a owoni nyina bi English nom ane maths nom me say books bia ni ho a perfect series any bi na GS ane naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto bi maneba
and na say we there school bi kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o
na eno kura de what boa no so say hwi wo mo sa set mock exams terminal exams and midterm exams at the mass school so a ehia wo mo a atufo nko aputu aja station ho a enkran danso man first stop any omamu ba bia yetonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Ago NPP adishima mamincho kwanya obefa so a obetua woto na boa mama nyuko na gina ne naso ewo sikasemu ye wonyi mu nan meche 4 categories: bronze, silver, gold and platinum. Busumi bia bronze members ebetua 2 Ghana cedis, silver members 5 Ghana cedis, gold members 8 Ghana cedis and platinum members 10 Ghana cedis. Ebia won fasodia etechi meche benefits nani piano so simple but star 920 star 270 hash star 920 star 270 hash net dem contembrantem emuda ho fine esanso ye convenient NPP shi rado
Otec 102.9 FM.
Akuma bitters. Wachimakuma. Akuma bitters. Nie.
Hey, Akra, what did you feel to do? Aden.
Nansay, in Sokwaduani aye dabroso. Nanin na bomu, a sofomana pai, sofomana pass.
Hey, bra, a semna na wakano, nani secret anything.
Hey, tea, sister Marco Kofa by, or no any aquafa, sister spices, dear Bagaso. Spices, I would do be a sister dear Bagaso, on any mountain tasem you, sir, who feel upon chia.
Good flavor.
Sa pass all your fish in Quania.
Fish flavor.
Sa no barrier.
Chicken flavor.
Na sa pass all your stewa.
Steel flavor.
Who can do beef?
Beef flavor.
Sa open do a 2 atona. Ana sa betima.
And one so bako a dumpampaso. PZ. Roma hair. Swami market. And a Bantima market.
And cry so CMB. Ana Okanshi. Ubenya biwo.
Freying. I was 0243 535025. Ana 0279 140940.
FDA aje ejwedie nkratwe atum
Kitima Herbal Center yana yakofa pada nwanwaso bi aba esayalewa ebiti se chlamydia syphilis oba yawo na bawia mepacho na se be bonka be ma bi won so a mepacho ono yawo no bawia se no ne be ma yeketua bi obi so ho ne de low sperm count obi won ne be ma no bukura akojoto wo hania stroke hepatitis B cancer stomach ulcer obi de kidney obi de ye nakuma mepacho obi so ho na chiri kasa ye ne ya obi wo ho no mo paawo yare bi se fibro esi no kwai yare bia me fin se wante se mabodin bia no me paacho ni nyina ye Kitima Herbal Center oba e betima sama Kitima Herbal Center ye ya adwuma eda adwada akopem memen so hwehwe ye na ya obehu ye ewo Accra anase Kumase Abu Akwa Sepas o frɛ number na 0246 91 47 17 Accra number no so ye 0541 23 89 42.
Na mwadi kati na se monum de menua dada noa anu de mu twa mokra and suffer for crab batao Jack boy enchiremu ankuna Bensua Company Limited and a din suffer for crab batao ye freno dia kubites oh yes and saying emu daoye ye dunumra ani ahan na aye na anuma it's said
Otec 102.9 FM
ayema oba obunensa emaye bema ontimi nkosie nim bema ontimi nidi ane dia na poso ye ne ya and saying wonuma no hangover at the phone say ya. And ya ma koda when you fear do watch it. Oba wa fefro, and it your man in banu for. So open the akubitesa, ubenye biato, drinking sports in the bar beer. And now pedu do tua. Shisha Ankunam Brace Company Limited. Yechida kwine. Oh, Kumasia inside. And answer Winnie Komo 0597 578800 and 0244 606495. A gratoi FDF Wajia to say ye. Dia could be test. A
driver need ye. Sa wote sequence wa. Bibia betumi asi. Eno nti na wo sa wo ye motor insurance a. Eye ntem. Ema wo hoto so. Na enya wo mo wani ntutu nka wo nsam ahohiahia mu. Say a comprehensive motor insurance, third party fire and theft, and a third party nkoa. Provident insurance ni wani da so. Every January kosi March. Sa wo ye insurance wo ye ho. Ana o renew a. Ye chawfu coupons. Ane branded souvenirs kama. Enhihye kakra wo ho. Provident insurance branch bia. Ana ye agency outlets. Obetumi so akọ license broker bia ho. Wo page mu bia. Fresh 050-937-4928. Ana akọ providentgh.com. Kaisa wo yan kronkro ebe hia Ghana card. Ana adwumako so ebe hia tin number. Sene e nice nhyehyɛ tie.
With Provident, man, you're covered.
Yadiaba Braki 1984 Enterprise at Akuma Bites ne Akuma Atabi Ginger Lekono Abedjaso. Akuma Bites no yade 20 ni Shentia Pepre Nubna ene nutahini ahodoɔ ɛna ayew. Ɛno a ɛna mrantie mabawa ene nipa binom ɛde bɔ wɔnum anakrewa. Wonom nso a ɛmo wɔnum ɛtɔso. Na ɛnam ɔdoma nkoma nneɛma a ɔde ayo ne nti. Ɛsan wɔ mfasoɔ bebree. Afei yɛsan wɔ Akuma Atabi Ginger Leko. Ano de kewo jejejejejejejejan eye power enam atadwe ene akekaduro ninti se wotwa bia emma wogina wona so peme di wakongosam ememam enti wedie nunum bi bubo bi na wo ho ensepew bitasi ubenya bi wo Ghana fana ba bia telephone 0249671984 Akuma bites ni Akuma Atadwe Ginger Leko ekoyo na edadin so
102.9 Otec Sports.
Ensana nubina shano manabo. Ensa ben no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters. Koye.
Right, about 9:26 Otec 102.9 Suni yenko enim yenye messages kakra. Kwatin 2G or magazine swame. I'll say good evening Kanu. I'm watching you live from Achuma Boku. Please. Tomorrow is my birthday. Greetings to all farmers. And also Kuchikale inside Swam magazine. Say I and I child birthday. Ufri no one Chikale mo.
Say mam say our classmate no.
Oh okay.
The classmate no 2G.
Okay.
Well last year of year na say one o me no share no mu dis anko mama.
I see. I can't still stop popping my champagne. A J Boatin Destiny. Nana J Sa Kodie say Ken is coming. Ken Ben.
I want to cry kakra.
I started about one. Oh. They ran a jump on mo any brano. All right. Emmanuel Jesse was there, boss. Good evening. Adonai One Baba Sports. Ebuakwa Kubase. And I asked Nano Wasre. Kabibi. All right. Junior Popskin Akro Carrier say, good evening, Mr. Kanu. We are enjoying the show live here at Boys Abre Parliament inside Zongo Akro Carry. Van Persie Jr. Good evening, Mr. Kanu. Royal Sports is airborne at Atonsu Monaco and also loud at the whole MIM community inside Lakeside. I'm happy for my darling clubs, Chelsea and Asante Kotoko, for being back on winning ways. Albert Amwa is the best striker in the Ghana Premier League. What a goal. Kudos to you and all Manchester United fans in the world. Wedi Clothing GH also good evening. The sports team, I really like the spirit yesterday, even though at some point I never believed United will steal the points away. The players really were determined and played their hearts out. Hope they keep building. Watching from Ebuakwa, Chicago. Starboy say live or have from Airport. More fire. Congratulations to the Porcupine Warriors for their massive victory yesterday. Pedro Medina Crew was here live or Tanoso Kesben Junction. And our exhibit Asamoah Prince. If we Arsenal didn't win any trophies this season, we will sack Arteta. Good evening, Mr. Kanu. This is Kido. I'm enjoying the program today in the house. I told you yesterday, Man United will win. Keep up the great work. Now we easy Opoku. I'm enjoying the show live from Anyuan Kwanta. More fire. Amwa Felix. Good evening, Kanu. I'm Felix. I'm watching you live from Afrancho Bible School. Atanga Bernard. Good evening. Great job by all standards from Kontase and Omuti Efri. Kwabena Gaddafi Bonsu. Was Man United work hard and come to meet us in the Champions League. Hala Madrid. Nyame Akwesi. Zagano and your committed crew. Good evening. Congratulations to both Madrid and my team Asante Kotoko for their victories yesterday. I extend my greetings to my only mom, Enoku. Okay. Thomas Doche, Mazagan, honestly, darling club, Accra Hearts of Folk, and Manchester United are bouncing back, and no way for Satan. Almighty God is on our side. Okay. And JJ Bright from Ankranso, more updates on Barcelona. Boa Collins, Zagan, I'm watching you live from Kumasi Ofori Chrome News site. Manchester United is the best team in UK. Hala Madrid. Apia Samuel. Also, updates from Real Madrid. Kwadjo Derry watching you live from Bema Osei Kwadjo Palace, Fantinu Town. It's your boy Bubulebu. Ado Boateng here live out of Belgium. Akwesi Ntribo Siako, I agree with you, and because of insult, I have bought my DSTV at home personally. And Polly was a DSTV centers. You go hear sounds. Yeah, intro one and I can about how a man for a casa anyhow regarding football games near there. And home messages no. Na because obetimi oko video center nipa na hu se o she Chelsea JC no be kasa manetia o. Wa ja ze won se o she Arsenal JC a Arsenal you lose no o be kasa manetia o. So sa subani nyina o se asem bi on dey o be si aka no kra na se.
Beyond football.
Yeah.
So attack you.
Yeah. To dim for no dim oh Charlie. Ya mo hwe ni ma bi. Mo yes ya na mo ma obi a ono so pretty DSTV center as a business no. Oboneka because obi o hono man the first time oba on o ma biem. Team yes, yenya football banter. Mo nya de ya de be hye mo ntumi no ye normal. We go beyond sanema na koye atenie kasa twitwie ni kasa by heart sa. Mo say obi business. Kuma business be ya.
And most times nipa na wachi anoko unim no. Oh, unim the next point of meeting.
Charlie.
So
these are places under normal circumstances you call creative relations. Which make we see obi or a bank manager, which make we see obi or a top person, top business person. But the need just so Pierre Bontim ball be with boys. Or support to United no kasa na tiano. Yeah. Because we have 5 CDs. Charlie, we are checking you man be believe
team na we dina so kasa tiano kro munimo. Omunimo. Ya no Charlie. Yakoto kone ha si kwade e bia ne nam ho no. E bia general manager bi nimo ana coach bi nimo. Players no mo watch Chelsea no. Technical team no. Ayi Todd Bowley mu ne Egba Bowley mu no omunimo. Now they akunya time.
Me hwe ne ma yie. Owura Kwame Dwumfo from Apimanim Kokoben. I think Bruno is a world-class midfielder in this era. Pass. All right. Joe Carrica will be any jumper enterprise. Yeah, champion. Can you please? Good evening. Kudos to Manchester United players for their wonderful performance yesterday. Joe Carrica, no. All right. On Man United, Nika Siepa. Nana Kwesi Rastus. Good evening, Mr. Kanu. I'm watching you live at Takwan Suaim. Albert Amwa is the best striker in the Ghana Premier League. Sylvester Mafo. I'll say, please check. Okay, that was 2 hours ago. Virgin Chamens are watching you live from Adansia Krokeri. Please, is Kopama going or not? I want to know. Tamanja Francis was in Man United all the way. We are proud of Man United. Master Tamanja from TMJ Expert Clothing City at Yeji. Okay. Samuel Mchi, good evening, Kanu. I'm watching you live from Top High, Kumasi, Chelsea, the Blues. Aqua Dominic, Ozul Tech Sports is the best. Game on, watching the show live from Adowa. Nana Kwajoba, listening to you from Addisat Executive Hair Grooming Lounge, Abbey's Park, Ashtown. Francis Eshon, Ozekanu, more fire, May 1,000. Edu Yabua Isaac, Walasti, you are too good. Thumbs up. Watching the program live from Enchi in the Western North region. Samuel Kumsin and Arsenal FC wept. Glory, glory, Man United. Kwame Oforima Amanfo and Soboya Basso. Samir J. Kabute, good evening, Kanu, more fire. Junior Fabinho, I'm Fabinho from Obuase Council Quarters. Any updates on Real Madrid? Intiasa Jesse. So Hendrik thinks people are comparing him to Neymar. Akwanye serious. Richard Obimpoku, well done to Tech Sports. We are also enjoying the show. Then at Swansea St. Teresa's. Greetings to Agabus. Boatin Bismarck, good evening, legendary Kanu. I trust your words, the way you talk about Man United, that they will beat Arsenal, and they did. Keep it up, okay. Glory, glory, Man United. Damn, I can't work. I could try Ben Winners, you know. Oh, and Winners. Yao Sebe Amekuma Himfie, Gospel Baba Shop, opposite Kandahar Sport, Airwar Amekum, and also Moshe. Huge congrats to Asanji Kotoko for their win against Holy Stars yesterday. Fabulous, the greatest. Nana Jesa Kodie, oh, so Jai Ken, some year sports. Nyameche Steven, good evening, Mr. Kanu. The show is loud and clear inside town also. More updates on Manchester United. Phobia, beautiful colors with beautiful people. Otec Sports, no size. Ransford Hardy, glory, glory, Man United, the best club in England. Adrim Bolobo Madridista. Hendrik has really started well in the League One. Watching the show live at Hull City, UK. All right, so I know, I don't know. Lots of the messages about offer Yao Ej and Nidia about Sikano. In fact, yesterday's win at Baba Yara was a hard-fought one. What is important is for the boys to keep their consistency because the squad is not there yet. I sat at the VIP when Sir Scandi came in with some two wonderful. I couldn't approach him for any pick because of that. He's even a better gentleman in person than on TV. You guys are well placed. All right, over here. Yeah, that's it. Don Jiri Gideon, Mr. Kanu, watching you live from Wa in the Upper West region. Oh, okay. Wa for a chairman and you will be a huya dear. A crew back up, I mean, so that me person menya kwenya kosupa wa and a tamale.
Tamale so ko na wa ko bolga.
Na me tamale.
O jam tamale. Oh. Mako as fast tamale me.
Okay.
Tamale dem.
Enough from them say me say that.
Holidays we know akodino.
Oh, mako sikin tampope.
Aha, oh.
All right. No. Mama ko use that. Bandai. Maybe almost by election be pending no. Mi chansu no. Pantunu we. Yeah.
Okay.
Pantunu weji.
And say bi na okra na. Okay, makai.
Go see makango to aso call sakruwi.
Sana family e bia na ko makai.
All right. Yankwa enim. House for ni se wie no. And almost almost 2-1 ya Karim Zito. Na kwese da be na wotwe omo ba Kumase. Omo mbese omo abedru ha no. No ma she kotoko wi na Karim Zito be say, "Oh, me player we ne kon ya. We."
Coach Karim Zito. I am name. Karim Zito say go about or we any match on Kasa. You supposed to me play. The players are sick, the neck, the head, the fine. Coach Karim Zito. Prepare team ni ye. Jam pese be show we ka team ni ye. Na we yare. I yare for in Antiapo. Na Sunday coming week. Jebe week kubedu Kumasi.
All right. Eti wayo mo shall kasa ahead of the Super Clash 2 match days away because the next match na has Ebo home Etia Bichim Kotoko Ekwa away to Pandu Heart of Lions. So mbo wi a no mienu asquare off El Baba Yara and the Enramo Stadium on Rakramu who say na Kotoko Vasha say advertise this match no say on next home game against Accra Hearts of Oak. What a way to also promote Omuamu own game. So what you say? Yeah, the best. Some of these things in encourage the clubs in some course one. Yeah, so. All right, so yanko anyway. Na yanhwe enra matches na ba so no. Echire nkomo bebre wo ho. Asante Kotoko se miensa etia Basake Holy Stars. Game ne ba wie no. Na chese akwa ye nchirechire mu ene nsembebre. Johnson Smith, caretaker coach ewo Basake Holy Stars.
It's not a bad game because the performance of the Kotoko boys weren't bad. Because we plan to win the match. But it's unfortunate it came this way. We don't have real attackers. That's why. Because you can see from behind, you can see our attackers are slow and old. That's why.
And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Karim Zito and head coach Ma Asante Kotoko. Enra almost 3-0. Yentie ni post match reactions.
More than happy that we've won today. It's been long, so many weeks, trying everything possible to win a game. But I'm very happy today. We've been able to score 3 beautiful goals. I'm very happy.
The highlight for you will be Albert Amwa coming back. You called him your darling boy. He scored, he assisted. What do you make of his performance?
Fantastic. He announced his coming back. We did 2 beautiful play, scoring 1, assisting 1. So at the end of the day, I'm very happy he's back to help the club.
But then you have also another striker from the bench in Kwabi Poku also coming on to score. So does that give you headache?
No, I don't have any headache. I did the change not because they didn't play well. You understand me? It's like I had a lot of thinking. How am I going to rearrange my team without strikers, without this or without that? But at the end of the day, I think gradually we are focused. And we are also still doing everything possible to win the game. And we did it. So I'm very happy with him. And then he announced he's coming by scoring a goal and then assisting, which is very good.
Do you still think winning the league is possible?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Until it reaches a point where you can say it's not possible. It is not over until it's over.
Yo, nti ano ne nsemo Karim Zito di 2 January after game no. Opening George Kennedy, or a legend of the club, or Kasa Ebabiti, no, but the other results are a PA or match venues no. Brekum Chelsea should be any goal stars a Kanu Mienu, one more Entumi Ante or the Golden City Park. Dreams FC and Sone Young Apostles Ebo 1-1 draw. Hoho United. Yebeba sa game no so. Mediema Eshe Karela Kamiensa Emma Karela for Timu Baku, which I say Mediema for extend your unbeaten run no, to 17 games. We Ibrahim Tanko after the game.
First 20 minutes now, very good from us. Capable, no, very well. We created chances and then scored 2 goals. But and then after loss of concentration, set pieces, and Omudi Abeti Kabako. After first 2-1, no, now pressure, no. Now super, but team control out the alcohol half time. At the end, Sanya very good counter goal, which Kamara didn't score. So in all, I think it's a very good performance and 3 points.
Yo, nti sanity now to back to Brekum. Gold Stars head coach. So by no Nyeman Shedance Sansa, Papa Fritz Marcus Schmidt, our head coach, Emma Gold Stars no. Oba Nyeman Shedance Sansa. We can do 2-0.
There's nothing to complain about the result because Chelsea scored 2 goals, we scored no goals. And if you want to win matches, you have to put the game in the opponent's box. You have to be, around the goal. You have to play in the opponent's half. That's never happened in the first half. And at the end of the game, we had a few minutes where we actually were present in the box. That's not enough, and that's why we have to congratulate Chelsea for the win, and we have to go back to the drawing board and do some work.
All right, so Yantuaso, Summertech Session Nations, a community nations for no and to me ante. Swedro All Blacks 85, Diana Stars, Ekuchao, Camino, one more and to me ante. And now, Bechem United, yes, Bechem United. Wamoso Bomo Modi Papa, Wamoshe Heart of Lions, Ekabakon, Lions, and to me ante. Head coach, Eura Kobina Emisa, on that Bechem United team now.
The game is
a nice game for both teams. Both teams try to put their passes together. We are lucky we scored very early, and I think that helped us to absorb the pressure. The pressure that is coming from out of Lions throughout the 90 minutes was very intensive. But I would say we were able to contain it, and sometimes we also give some pressure. They also try their best to also contain the pressure. But all in all, I think it's a lovely game. I'm excited about the performance of both teams, not only my players.
You, insanity. All right, now the final one, no, Hoho United Omone vision able 2-2 draw. Eno, Nana Kwekwajiman, head coach, Emma vision say go share problem. Tie Oma Azoma Yeme and Conquadano who grassroots Yanko Shas in free or Yantitin Korani ye no who go share. Nampin void dear, Ayeka.
So that both ends could have won it. We created our chances, they created ours, we made our mistakes, they made their mistakes. So I think that is a game that both sides could have won if they had taken their chances. Technique is one, composure is two. I always say that this is a challenge that almost every coach is trying to help solve. But I think that we also need to tackle the grassroots because the next generation needs to do better than what this present generation is doing. And if we can change it, we need to change it from the grassroots. These ones are already here, so we're going to do our best. I mean, we realized that we got 1v1. The net was wide open. Unfortunately, we found the goalkeeper's legs. Easy to score than to miss, but these are things that we coaches were dealing with, and I think that the players are also doing their best. But notwithstanding, we're still going to try to change it from here. But I'm hoping that the coaches at the grassroots will also do their best to change the grassroots so that when it gets to this end, the next generation will not face the same challenge.
All right, Enti Nanajiman 7 no. Dimonza.
Yes, Mami Fonko Abapa shopping mall. Na fe yenko didwa kakra. Unse ya kacho se Abapa shopping mall de kroma ope baby a udi sika kakra bi beko akwa toni oma bibra eye Abapa shopping mall eho ena ewo se udu weni kire. Ope phone, ope laptop, ope fan, ope TV, air conditions ahodo na ope nioma udi be sisi o kitchen ama o kitchen ayefe open tadie say enkola anase bia mpanyifo emma mema ntade a Abapa shopping mall eho ena uduani kire ope furniture say enkonwa empa anase wardrobe papa for woni Abapa shopping mall koje Abapa portable washing machine ni bi ewo ho ne bo no eda form ukura 399 Ghana cedis a unsabeka Abapa portable washing machine ni bi kwajibi na afi edu weekend a eno na onioma ayefi no ode ebesi Abapa shopping mall se usika sem from kra obetimi akọ na afi ade bia wo pe bia no uyi a na afi wotua ne kakra utua wi a omo ankasa ebesoa e de abrɛ wo bebia wo bia o hwɛ Abapa shopping mall obehu omo e wotafo 3 miles sakasaka park wa ho ena obehu Abapa shopping mall from 0593 386133 0593 386133 and I say 0593 391848 0593 391848 Sanso ena Hepa Plus Live Band say nkanche se program bia wo bia no omo ena wo se hu omo ba program ase a ombe ma program na say de say ye eye wedding crusade birthday party program bia wo bia no say ebana live band dia ene Hepa Plus Live Band for na wo so from 0593 386133 0593 386133 Sister Spices semen kancha say nei say uyo bia onu aduane ton ana say empo uye aduane wo fie ema wukuna opese wo aduane ne eye da eye Sister Spices ena me kamfo ediamau eye 100% natural say Sisters food ana say Sister Spices no odie aduane a aduane ne ede pan yi omo goat flavor ewo ho eno no se bia o ye aponche nkwan a ana se bia o ye aponche nama na odi eguhu na ama na kama omo fish flavor ewo ho chicken flavor nso wo ho sanso ena stew flavor ena beef flavor nyina no omo obi ewo ho no ma chese odi gu nkwan mu ana se odi chiw nama ana se odi noa nama ebema enam no aye kama mepacho Sister Spices 100% natural, made by Sisters Food omo ena a producer of Sister Mackerel mepacho kroma de o pedudo na ato anasempo o pebie tu aton a Kumasi a uko edum pampa so a ubenye bi PZ Roman Hill Swami Market enafe Bantima Market ubenye bi enkran so no for woni eche CMB anase okaishi mubenya Sister Spice nibi obetimi afromo 0243 53 5025 0243 53 5025 anase 0279 140940 0279 140940.
Imagine say what the Sister Spices are here punching kwama fufu settle pa no wonu atuna muntumi ni
kama
and tempera run wa bend the nearest spot and a pub no request for Akuma Bitters and you what three be you ho adwuma correct be di ye pa and you know Blackie 1984 Enterprise for woman nya abotre akwape ingredients a ye de ahye nsan yaba na oman ni such a way say ade be chia no pa no ho denden hangover bi aniwo enya scent bi awonum enkofa tipa emma te say u body no u be sorry na ho denden ntimisiro no papa Akuma Bitters na Akuma atadweliko ashita Ghana ha bia azeze ukọ Western North ukọ Oti region ukọ yeji kura de say Bunu East kuna na mepeni Salaga obi a testament tra makango Salaga na ukoda pepanda mu dro ba say ayekwan ne de ba anyway nti yetia ne say Akuma Bitters no eben ti pebi tonom se ne be ya aduane nya uka pebi tonom na wo yire ni nya wo ho ukuna ni nya wo ho so yemfa China Nubian fry ba no kro say helps e wo mbeboa wo memasem we oba watinka we chira beboa yipa Akuma Bitters a sure bet let me count here say yo Akuma atadwele koso o ne atadwe on tiger nuts ena kakadru atadwe ginger ekoye eno so natural eboa honam ni ye correct pa anti-Mr. Onunumbi na moja ni ntumi nkomra menstrual disorders ninya enya a thing of the past more appetite na tumi didi boost to energy wa ho de nsembe kosoro pa so what you say wo sexual weakness bia no nom Akuma Bitters Akuma atadwe ginger na mo na bibia nya kama ntimisro make sure say obekọ the nearest spot and a pub no I enjoy say boys na matranse say yie bi na aba na mo beye na mo hia nsade asevo awo a Akuma Bitters Akuma atadwe liko ana atadwe ginger no ebeboa ama nwuma tumi akoyie ya ton baby a wo pebia tu so a Blackie form de buy no afro mo 0249 671 984 0249 671 984 and 0245 105476 makacho say live band 6 March LB ni Akuma Bitters eko boni gidi Roman Park ni nchen ona ti bibia ni fo mo mfa ntum tim say 6 March ni de hono obi eba Akuma Bitters eni Akuma atadwele kofo ebe sei ho ti mo amoti enka wo go so kukuom no beko ne ne mantemo nyina twam ko sahwe beko akwa mikrom ne anwea so be bia ai Farisco be na Farisco awaso omunyina beba 6 March obi ni mo ba Akuma Bitters adaroma eho be de ti ana ma hye nso obani yen share nkomo na se
okay
let the idea is the content 30 ti yanko
say Eugene ewo Ghana Premier League table na on fanto so na yenhwe yenye edwuma bi kakra bi because the bia ya meka say Ghana Premier League ne Kanu eye liga Ghana Africa ha ewiase mbebie mu ehye pa fine the bia ya ka ho asem wa ha ebia enye the best league Africa ha ye ka best leagues a enka ho ebia be yi be ye first be ye 20 crown ye league na enka ho but then in terms of ne competitiveness no Kanu highly competitive pa o de yen hwe league table no o hwe league table na 18 club league no ka se uchema say it means mfimfin 9th and as me fan say 9th and 10th na around mid table ho Scandi na o hwe league table na from Heart of Lions to 7th on the league table to relegation line no it's a relegation line here 23 points Osha Heart of Lions to 7th with 27 points it means 4 points and a separate relegation line with Heart of Lions. Into a chance say even teams who are more than 50 in Kanu or more by relegation a change say or more by a soro. Mediama Nedikan 43 points, Kotoko 35, Ediana 35, Hasufuk 35, Samatex 34, and a Ghost Stars 33. Into a chance from Heart of Lions, Eba from Nina Kanu. Teams, they are in the relegation fight. Or more from Heart of Lions, Eba Sin Nina Kanu. Potentially, so would di agro na obo home when we na ulusu na onko away enko lusu mra no na waba beda relegation zone at a point na hohoi omo ba soro kakra even Baseke Holy Stars kra no Johnson Smith take you over omo winning some matches draw some matches omo beda ye kakra she league table no it's a mumum about the relegation. Yebo first round we na Bechem United baby omo dano na nyina ye concern say Bechem pan yebo league na yebo first round omo da relegation. Bechem nya some couple of wins omo akosoro kakra ba no kra still omo ni relegation just 2 points in the separate omo. Diama makwa akofa we nyina aba ne say baby aye league ne edru no Kanu. Yes, you say you World Cup here. And debia ya accuse you paying for especially the FNA ESCO no. So your more tension. Your national teams so your league even with the national teams Black Stars more tension also. And today debia you can say your league you paying for attention and share the nisu you patch out. Many are brepa because teams can be invest in a team a do weekend no be a kwa away a car mobono se nipa ni bo home a car obono enye kakitwa into a league yenye ni in such a way say bibia ebeye fine bibia beye yen sisi obi mobi obi mistake emfa obi nko relegation e wo said you obekọ relegation onko ni genuine e na ho den and maybe a match the league and or the be relegation. The entire many bring Kanu teams are more fighting for relegation in Dawson. Senemakan from 7th to Holy Stars just 4 points. The entire man for Gold Stars anchor on say the difference between Gold Stars and the other top mediamano 10. So and a Gold Stars points and 2 relegation line and also 10 points. Into me fan say Gold Stars here or them finfi. And no more soon so fine mediama I trim kakra. But from Gold Stars air corner so points ebobo ho she kotoko has Diana omunyina the same points. Into bebia ye league na edu no Kanu. I will say ye FA any the competitions department any the referees committee no Kanu omuma omani ekoye league ni so pan yi the obeji league na ho den no the beji the obekọ relegation na ho den no the obekọ relegation the America the afa league your friends say table no.
Okay,
then to the games once again Mediema asa enya a very good win ewo home. And ama omo position to win the league, you know, Kanu kwana ekosoro. And we have the next game for Mediema omo ba Nations, omo ba Dr. Kwame Chi Sports Complex, no money Nations ababebo. And last season so no Osha obi a winning in home Nations eshe Mediema 2-1 and Mediema eshe Nations 1-0. Nti dinti amakofa we aban say now we can say Mediema I extend omu lead in it to say so omu unbeaten no to 17 games, which for me a very good achievement, a very good record for Mediema. The last time omu lose game in the league was against Karela ya and omu kulusu Tamale. Since that game omu lose ye and Mediema elusu just a game this season Ghana Premier League in or more very good coach or more quality players, and I mean about facilities in Swa Kanu mo be paying. And just recently Mediema Esenya sponsorship in terms of Sikasamno Omuj in a very good position. And one game a bit defining Mediema season no the next game our money Nations ebebo. The reason being that Nations will be or than Kanu, baby a drew no, omuntimi afford to lose or more home games. Bium recently, no more struggle with home, but from poor man so by no, as a Nyoma stable kakre, especially or more home games, you know. And Tinyame Aduma next week, and now it's all weekend. Mediema a very good, and also more very tough game to play against Nation, but then. Enra Osho win now. It was a very good win, convincing win for Mediema Sporting Club. Enra me can say Chelsea so omu need any option than to beat Gold Stars because baby omu wono. Omu win game now, omu so beat me aishi. And Enra you look at the performance Brekum Chelsea put in up Golden City Park. Na a very strong performance. Don't forget say last season Gold Stars Ekosheno na ye pen ultimate game which is last but one. And to Gold Stars Kosheno no ena obe wini the last home game no ena ODG league no. So na pressure I will brekum Chelsea team no so. But eno mutimi nya a winner me gidi say we no ebusu omo confidence I say push omo amakanu omo abasoro kakra. You say the next game brekum Chelsea Basake Holy Stars no money or more aquacobo and also ebe more like two teams are or more battle for relegation. When you say Chelsea still despite or more win no or more 23 points. Holy Stars and so 23 points until weekend on Zema and also ebe a very interesting game pa ye for Kotoko de Kanu enra na me need doubt about how our Kotoko ebetimi a finish Holy Stars for no. Na minim say Holy Stars for no omo very good team, omo good team pa on any good day for them no. Kanu ushi omo say you home and I say away no. Omo very good football, especially Coach Johnson Smith joining omo no. Wa transform team no in terms of omo play omo bibia. Was it the away Chelsea ne Gold Stars game no.
Golden City Park.
Golden City Park pitch no.
Ada say a penalty here or one.
A penalty say a pitches in there. I shall say no.
They ko work up be chiska o.
I shall say a pitches no. Until we hear match ya we chiro nyina grass ni nyina ahye. Grass ni nyina ahye. Oh. But now go you use man ko eche kakra na me.
Was a good goal yeah.
Man ko eche ka. As a Kobe anyadi o.
Say Kobe.
Gold Stars keeper no. Oh. Say goal ni.
Oh. No.
Enye we.
Or shoot from afar.
From afar.
Anyway, senior to come
okay,
na anafasina scanned into as well.
No,
okay, so
the point at which as a club license and you first round now, you nya jitu no you the we. How do you put this game?
Yeah.
Over will be say champions or more qua a needy actually. 2 He's an expatriate manager, team. Then you go and play on this pitch. Then the comment will be more negative than say very positive. Club license.
I say. Yeah, so Kanu on Kotoko game, they send me kind. I knew say Holy Stars for no ever buy into the game to trouble Kotoko. But Tosha na Kotoko so any brewo and Enra Osei Abetamwa ne inclusion in the game any the goal na Osei no. Ama eya obvious and say ubetimi a conclude say ne absence no ha Kotoko pa.
Especially o free bench by na game no be di Kotoko.
Be di Kotoko. And o buy enso no. I knew that Enra no na ni be brace obehye go so that obema Kotoko supporters ni who say okoye no waba and oba be na ade ni bio. And look at the goal no nyae na. And again look at the goal Kwampoku enyae edema Kotoko. So it tells you say with those two players in the Kanu, so we are fully fitter. Ombetimi abua Kotoko pan this season.
Okay.
We say Kotoko problem no na goal scoring. But with Kwame Poku any Abetamwa Enra di ewe ni mono. Ombetimi abua Kotoko pan this season. So a very good win. Me na me convinced and I say na me sure say Kotoko ebetimi enya more goals Enra. And of course 3-0 there. A convincing win. I'm only hoping say Coach Karim Zito Bede ebe build it on that.
All right, but that's it.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters.
Sir, young boy.
Me that's it. Mami starting free Kumasi. Anyway, it was a good game because Basake Holy Stars say one of those teams are. Amanda Johnson Smith, you was a bono the top from PNB pa, mo pre bono. Sylvester Simba mo and Radian of your Major and said they wanted to keep Kotoko running in the game. In the opening bare 5-7 minutes, Kotoko needed and they wanted an early goal. It was the ball need pion, but go now mano. Now Basake for started some more settled in the game. No, it became very difficult for Kotoko to even control game. Na as a basake Mayfield mo magic game no epia ball no more a chance Kotoko ebi kura ball no e wo Mayfield. And I think that eno any idea ma basake 40 me ejina game no chance na Kotoko go no eba because they were I had the feeling that Kotoko were always going to win that game. After the penalty which nenya contentious Kotoko came into the game. But one thing I'm more basake Holy Stars and say omo control game no pass it do na no omo create dangerous moments pa Kotoko because boy we dey na get turn it no man no except for that shot be na goalkeeper Kamara enya na right e parry ball no e de koy and then the chance be na me share say akran wo ye no free mu a Kotoko themselves did not, especially technical team, did not manage the game well. Against a team that who discipline and who more goals. They convince supporters ahead of the next big game at Obesabo home, which is against Agrazo. From start, I think from the 20th minute, it was so clear, say, Abranti FN Pitami to Aquanra. It's either no too slow or no too fit. He was off the pace of the game. Nankasane Eheno. Or no Nankasane best and answer the level in him for Kotoko games. And no went man achieving 50% of it. He was giving the balls away too quickly. Or no pan no to mean to Mikabi and Kofabono. Or Fabon and one in him so the Pia Echeno. And it was absent in his game. And I felt Saka too was running for nothing. Utumika game no more Pia Bona no de Akoche. Kotoko had options on the bench. Obi to say Nusa. Oba game no clearly who say were more direct skills no on and nanko no be Kotoko a lot of incursions are a bit my opportunities the Kotoko. But the coach kept him on the pitch, on the bench for far too long until supporters started even asking for him to come. me nka say be supporters into no den buy but a chair dodo edru baby supporters be agitated team for change asa na hu say coach Sanes Karim Zito Sanes no kakra say 2 players na and no Kotoko try some be use as weapons what is Saka no obo on the right any Abrantia friend Pitami Duakwa no obo on the left for Kotoko some be criti chances ya mom and the 2 players were just off and I felt say managers no and say we predetermined time I'll be change player going into the game. Oh, say everyone say we bob 70 messages no we bob 80 and you know clearly and the game was not suiting them style of play na a for bono but sekenem warm Cole Johnson Smith he is not a never on game no and on him very well say Peter Midu akwa o marking out from Kotoko games are a bit difficult say Kotoko benya threats e any monum boy nankasa on the day na SI is slow. And I think that coach and that's why any changes in them. For 3-0 no nya, you know, a very good results. 1 clean sheet. 2 say onya 3 goals. Wo home. On any day a very good score line. Whether you played well or not, a very good score line. The other important thing we will say, Abetamwa assign Emma the narrative no Ebekoso about why did Kotoko sell him? And in a few moments, nobody or park. So apart from the goal, no, or decided to come Pokubem, no be friendly monum. Why are more active in the game to a budget born no appear, no agina, no appear, no agi. He wanted that sharpness and kakaka say Wabano. He's been on the sidelines for some time. Obedru Yenson on the first game now registration so ne time will be through any time and Akotoko the game against baby any Ghost Stars game no and mama na join him. So he will need to get into the game, familiarize with new players now up front. They say Kotoko set up and said almost Daniel Omonsa Kakrano. I will shape now on the game. So for me, Obi to say Abetamwa Enra apart from go no, he was in the game trying to keep the pace na Kotoko de bono oje no apase no agina ye for kwampoku time na obam no na obedwene said which impact no obenya o game no because it was virtually the last 3 minutes of the game 2-0 up obaka say obam no nya de obenya impact bia but for kwampoku to come in na get born ban ho for the first time now no he decided to go for an overhead kick. A bounce from Tema goalkeeper no neche anything. I will crash even to the post or say prayer goalkeeper and prayer or honum. And say player back into a game. Coach introduce a player. No benya direct impactor. You give it to the coach. Any player no. Because all ban any day obema no some charges be okono ko yesi mami. Enti wan kipu ball no wan control wan involved in game nankasa too much. But Onya go edekane numbers or Kotoko no very good when your strikers start so much. Na nura into the game no Kanu I became convinced why Abranti FN Donzu Kotoko that so starting games no because we in the game. Kwampoku fit na Abetamwa asabe still I'm sure say Donzu will have opportunities to play in the game. Kanu, he works throughout the 90 minutes. The first touch, any idea so no one personally, as well working on it. Or touch a ball on the first touch in the time about 50-50 dodo. And it me kwa mani free and sako and the nano co opponent. But the ball no than nano no opinion and answer or pressure. A lot of energy, e wonumwa. Ebema a lot of options to Abetamwa. Ne ball na was started bon so ne Abetamwa started so obo now your coach now restricted Abetamwa say mo use energy bebre mo track bebre manachi only in the box or around the boxer. I am very sure say Abetamwa 1 goes no baba 2 obesa keep defenders are you won't say today's game most of the central defenders no as abo ball to say number 6 for ntino unya more men e wo mfimfini when u kura ball ndeba. But Abetamwa the Oyen Ghana League in Mansan Oko from Olympics back Kotoko. Osei Akoto kokoya wasan bay. So 2 center backs are it is not likely say ba kubeja also or when Abetamwa is lurking around the box. It don't work rate no or no to me ban a sign attackers in now become midfielders no. Oje momoje ball na wasan run e de box room asa akope so obeje pass e wo honum. So for me, one of the key cards Akoto Kobenya with Abetamwa waba no ebe donzo ne energy ne kura no and how he tries to get involved our action. For Mediama there, I'm not sure that there were any doubts say on bet may win this game. Though anopano and ranopana metre how difficult for Mediama to play against Karela. In normal last 5-6 games are normal away league no. Now Karela and said that Mediama super. But for me Mediama this time no. A known fact say oh kono home and oba home krana you will struggle to play against them. Manager be on Mediama about this time very much aware say team ikura Mediama any coach tango and so from the bench no so and charges of the game no difficult to map up against them because an all-round team. They have a good goalkeeper, they have a good defense line on midfield ne and on attack and so and no crowd there. Ohwe omu game no omu ko mu no. Anyhow omu try say omu be yi Karela omu free game no. Because Karela the more all man kwan amana building itself in the game no. Also bit my dangerous kakra. And Mediama keep convincing everyone say baby omoda no enye by fluke. Enye so otifie na aba no wahye no okwa we no akote so you say even at your home say wo count all points our person you home unya ne Mediama mo home enye sorry to say wise in quote why say obekan sa point na ka ho if you have to avoid the relegation now so many Mediama home game no me what 3 points be the how meje likely they will come and pick all 3 points from you. Aduana Stars at a point na yinim say omo na ne Mediama ebe pre-league pa omo recent results be on peke you know ema eyomu free the picture nim say nkomumum ebet ma pre-league no but omo last be 3 results no kakra sound the sa nkomo narrative na say babim enra difficult grounds because Kotoko have lost there. House of Folk pick a point from there in a game that Tubit Makase has were lucky to get a point. In that same venue, Aduana Stars walks in and 2 goals. Normally, Akwakugu Club FN All Blacks net for 3 points in Andiaba and a very good win, a big one for them. Now, between Omo and Kotoko, a goal difference because Omo now 35 points, including even House of Folk. And from Omoho to the top, 8 points. It look very difficult to talk about Mediana Stars winning the league now. The conversation will be keeping them in the top 4 because some pick form said Mediama ain't show any sign say drop on guards no. Until the more you win, it is likely that Mediama will win and keep up the difference now. So good win for Club FN Aduana Stars. For Bechem United, almost one of those games are Kanu Heart of Lions. Obekaya, I think 2 seasons ago now, Ibaho coach Bashir for Bawa, there were issues, be a Drew Baby or Tamakonya free bench or the better in common baby. So this is a game, not Bechem for no. A mini game no pa. Nothing short of win and I know me already so be accepted. And so when a win against Heart of Lions we league no ma. Enye omo form na akọ form no nko manager na ekuro omo no in any game and any club you offer okrom ha coach bia no an astute manager or ba home you need to beat him. Emma by fluke and I say Emma easy sir. And then Bechem now a very good win against them. At the ma or more points tally, no any the more person munya league. Now Bechem would do any league table no so it's 9th, 25 points just behind Dreams FC. Almost 25 points there. And lastly, Chelsea. It is a game I was expecting that baby any goals as bit makwa at least a draw honum. But from game now, club I friend Brukum Chelsea ebe Kumasi be boy, you know. Kakra coach I friend Samuel Bodu or nya bibi right. And they say some of those big teams, you know, on your mobile, he comes to the party. Games will lose, games you rather things on Umumbeshe. Because after Kotoko game, no ball draw, no. Or needs to do All Blacks at a ball draw, which was not a good performance. But on your opportunity to beam against Gold Stars, no, and we pick that vital win. So on one inconsistent, which is Rekum Chelsea, very inconsistent. Now in their last 3 games, only undefeated. A draw at Kumasi, or Tenefi any All Blacks ball draw, and when you're the champion, I Rekum baby any Gold Stars and so Ashan now in the next game, I be Baseke Holy Stars, and I'm sure say with the 2 managers, you know, Ejuma or more than a Ghana Premier League, you know, that would be a very big one to sell. To Nanaj mine, a comment, you know, Kanu, a perfect.
You might take phone Kabi, just 10 minutes. You might take phone Kabi.
All right, and I'm ban my behavior.
Yeah, sure.
Something that we need to go deep into it.
All right. Also, a report to see is Kaiser Chiefs at the around $400,000 back for Hubert Joe. And he news or more a report to see almost social so and also has some floor. All right. And my man phone can be 0505-225578 0505-224944.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters.
All right. Yeah. Hello. Yes, I would do this and free thing. We ready on Mr. Radio no. Come on, Jem. Feel free. Hello. You, yet you.
Mr. Kanu, with other room, better move a better one. Some was not all goose. I know, boy, I know about what you go, but you go no say, Rebecca, you know, I'm not.
I bet was so.
Okay,
all right, let us see. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
You give me up the Malik, Yaleboa, Mansunim,
you, yet you.
And then you go for us. Say, and Mafia and Tukotoko, you need to be a senator. Nankabo, no, make up what you mean. So, born the Bukuya. We just said you let me, and you let me, Hawaii. Oh, could you go to the good stars or maybe? Wow, how much could you? Ah, nothing. One of us was that movie, but yes, I know a few do. You let me, yes, now, women show us in the now, president of the morning also a father about 15.
You, yes, sir. Hello.
Oh, what's clear about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed, you can see we
you, yet you.
I'm what your person you made the boy. Monday, I swear, I think you have for a 40 show me. Then take it, you have for second. Say, well, you went to us and I say, after a matter, I did. After they said, the attack, I say, I can go and pop on. Can I, you become what you don't need? They are fine. You should look right. They are very. They become. Hello.
Yeah, you too.
Me say, after a medical work, we be any moves. I know the if you say 4.3, don't want to move. If you ask for only who create to be a usual, so medical for the I'm not saying a boom here. The way I'm balanced and the only. It's also come by Bopa, it's idea. I say, medical for the alley or the Nigro, Omuja Bonnet, conclusion. Boss, Fabio, Benji,
you, may I say, hello? Yes, sir.
I am calling you.
Young boy.
My Kotokobona was here. They were done at the other was in the that's the board without it.
Hello?
Oh, boss.
Yes, sir.
I should do you.
You drew it, you.
That's a much need my part. They be a boy, the boy. And now so that not yet. I'm to go. Yes, nothing. I mean, taking carpentry now. See, I'm young. Now, after Chabby, you say, Oboa, I'm a Timocho, the Tini at the league, and see a bonfire moment in the yard. The Gerald and the now has a hit yet. On Papa Play. On Papa Play or on that, you don't get home proper position. Palm moment says, what to call your friend, my pepper. Now, go shout out.
All right, me that's it. We bet me after me Nubian Sabina. Yeah, the name come training in us, and I think I'm yard more china. Yet to me, Ababe Twaso. And the young pickiness one. Hello?
Good evening, Kanu.
Yes, sir. Boss, we didn't send out free. Oh, and to me, so. Hello?
Good evening.
Major Sumini, I didn't send out free.
So, Joe, me did the Kwame because I'm free about
you, Kwame, you, Yanko.
Joe, you made a Madame. I asked the end of the make that. Normal, but you know, and they are the other or the Guinea. The idea you mean to see the Broso. By the woman is a coaches in Kituano, a human or more at your moon by a more now, Motin channel, a man no move to crew by be a name yet, and indeed I'm not Mudia Jumana with me and Kafano. So, more determinants and more wins me yet. Who say so, I did more before.
All right. Yeah, me that's it. Last one. Hello.
Hello, Sir.
Yes, I also hear you.
But your TV Ben almost also no.
No, quite usually on Sundays that day TV. Yeah.
Okay. Now, it will be phrases here. I was saying, I didn't know what to question. Trade. Then go with some question. Said you didn't know so Casa. See, this time the share tray on chilling while you go in here. Any see a share tray. To be the country, Miss Slow P. Tochana Kakra. You have programming and what our program will be about no the Canadian as ordinary beer, no corner baby.
You also made us say, all right. Sir, Evans here.
Kanu.
Real say I am piano man.
Oh, and I want to be a mamma. Mamincha, a Cassius Clay. Or Kumasi High School campus on them.
Okay.
Very much Kofidu at the first. You're so one for him. But I'm being say, Menkanchoni and I wish you for us a man. As I never met off from no weekend, dear Yeno Corso, direct Amwabing of Amwab gas. Ejana Nafi, Ubipia or Bababo Busiano. Quite Bia Subiano. I said, I'm command near Bonyanko Ponson Paya, the attend the Pacurechi say, Nijumedi and any bre, any BBR. Or Yusu for a year, Yanko Ponson and them. The director Mwabene dance, you say, or do be asked, Mwamubatanich.
Sure. Kuma Pim supporters groups, Wednesday, Omo domination and Kotoko management, Omo presente blocks. Say Kotoko for project no Yana da Kujachino. Omo donate blocks at the Amawomo. Nti
washawa mwesi you. So washawa mwesi I don't know. Why? So if you know Bibra blocks as well say sit down them no.
The almost blocks about that Kujachi Wednesday 3:00 and a presentation about Koso. Nti you know Honorable Prince Mone Papa no Kimojuma Wamobo. All right. Councillor Ebesom no atwa so dey be as for time Yankopon admo china. Ebe san ba.